fight the world, I fight you, I fight myself, I fight God, just tell me how many burdens left. I fight pain and hurricanes, today I wept. I'm trying to fight back tears, flood on my doorsteps. Life you live in hell, puddles of blood in the street, shooters on top of the building, government aid ain't relief. Earthquake, the body drop, the ground breaks, the poor run with smoke lungs and scarred face. Who need a hero? You need a hero, look in the mirror, there go your hero. Who on the front lines at ground zero? My heart don't skip a beat even when hard times bumps the needle. Mass destruction and mass corruption, the souls of suffering men, clutching on deaf ears again, rapture's coming. It's all prophecy, and if I gotta be sacrificed for the greater good, then that's what it gotta be.
Pray for me, take my pain from me, save my soul for me, 'cause I'm alone to see if I won't die for you.
It is what we've been waiting for. 4 teams, 1 trophy. The road ends here. Welcome to the College Football Playoff at the Rose Bowl. Sam Durham along with Samuel Levine. And we have a good one about to start here between the number 1 ranked undefeated Michigan Wolverines and the red-hot Alabama Crimson Tide. Samuel, we're about to start this game here. What are your closing thoughts before we get ready for kickoff?
Well, as an Ohio State fan, I'll start out with that. I have many things I'd like to say about Michigan that I will not be saying on this broadcast. But I can't wait for both of these matchups, Sam. We start with the Rose Bowl, then we got the Sugar Bowl later on. These are going to be incredible games. I mean, I think both games come down to the last play. Like, to be honest, they're both going to be shootouts. Both iconic bowl games. More iconic this one. I just can't wait. Let's get to kickoff.
A sellout crowd here as we get ready for this one. Kickoff in about 10 minutes or so. For Alabama, their path to the playoff came when they stopped Georgia's 29-game winning streak in the SEC championship about a month ago. And Michigan sealed their path with that win over Ohio State. As you guys know, tonight at 8:45, we will be bringing coverage for Washington, Texas as well in the Sugar Bowl to find out who will be meeting in the national championship a week from today. We've got perfect football weather here, partly cloudy, 63 degrees in the Golden State. 90,000 plus here to watch. When we're back, it's time for the College Football Playoff Semifinal live on Carolina Cast.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Alabama! Isaiah Bond on a 4th and a mile.
Spins free, trying to mirror Kate Williams' creativity, launches the end zone, caught!
It doesn't get much better than this here.
Oh,
Absolute chills in Pasadena. Nick Saban, one of the game's all-time greats, looking to add on to his 206-28 record and his 297-70-1 record at Alabama. For the Wolverines, J.J. McCarthy, he only has one career loss as the starter for Michigan. It came in last year's college football playoff semifinal against the TCU Horned Frogs. How does he respond to that adversity?
Gotta admit though, J.J. McCarthy's not the one that Alabama's gonna be focused on. It's gotta be. Let's get the banner up here. It's gotta be this guy, Blake Corum, the running back from Marshall, Virginia. Just got over 1,000 rushing yards on the season. But he is the guy that they are giving the ball to more than anyone else on this team, and you know it, Sam. And so does
Absolutely. Corum has been on a tear as of late, including in the SEC championship, in the Big Ten championship game, pardon me. Against Ohio State, he had 88 yards. Corum has not had less than 50 rushing yards since a game against Purdue. And he has been on a tear this season, over 1,000 yards, 24 touchdowns.
Yes, incredible. And Sam, I want to talk about the reason that this Alabama Crimson Tide squad is here. That is because these two guys connected on a crazy 4th and 31 against Auburn. We've got the QB Jalen Milroe from Katy, Texas. Went over 2,700 passing yards this season. 2 times this year, he's got over 100 rushing yards. Look for that against Michigan here today. 23 passing touchdowns, 6 interceptions. You see the 83.4 QB rating. But then the guy that caught the touchdown in the back left corner of the end zone. Might see him do that again here today, Sam. It's Isaiah Bond from Buford, Georgia. Not as many receiving yards as you think this year for someone that's a standout receiver.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was looking at that Alabama receiving.
But he's got 14.1 yards per play, or yards per catch. That is pretty crazy.
And just to put in comparison how dominant these teams have been, Blake Corum, his 24 rushing touchdowns is currently the leading amount in college football. He looks to add on to that tonight. But it's nothing easy, Samuel, when you look at how this Alabama Crimson Tide team has been led by their defense.
Yeah, Kool-Aid McKinstry, the captain of the defense, you could say there. He's going to be talked about when we do our NFL draft stream. Probably going to go in the top half of the first round. What do you think, Sam?
I mean, it's definitely looking like that, but you can't really mention Kool-Aid without his teammate Dallas Turner, who we do not have statistics for today, but those two. And then J.C. Latham is he's one of the best offensive linemen in college football.
Yeah. Panthers could use one right now. Maybe they trade up into the first round.
To put it in perspective, though, a guy that I think is not getting a lot of credit for the Michigan Wolverines, he's tied for 5th in the country right now, is Mike Sainristil.
Yeah, Mike Sainristil.
With 5 interceptions this season, he has 6 passes defended, And he forced not one, but two fumbles in their last game against Iowa. I mean, he's been on a tear lately
Yeah.
as well. Got 2 interceptions in a game against Maryland. And he even got an interception in the first game of the season against Chris's East Carolina Pirates. So
Yeah.
he is
I don't
no
know why,
stranger.
Sam. I'm not sure why it says Mozzie Smith is the team leader. He's on the Cowboys.
I once again did not make these
Yeah.
banners, but
Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I mean, you see, the defense is absolutely incredible.
let's not put
9 point,
that banner up there.
yeah, but 9.5 points per game is absolutely incredible. Like, you got to give credit where credit's due. If that is the 2023 season, I'm not sure, but if it is,
I mean, it may have been last year. We don't
that's
know.
that's pretty good.
So yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, good for Mozzie. Obviously, he ended up doing well enough to play on Sundays. So look at this, though. I think that the only way that Alabama will be able to win this game is if Jace McClellan has a good performance.
Ooh,
He was
McClellan.
out in their SEC championship game, but when this team has been their best against, for example, Tennessee, 115 yards and a rushing touchdown. And when they've been at their worst against Texas, only 45 rushing yards in total with less than 4 yards per carry for him. So
Would you say McClellan is your X factor today?
this is, I mean, he comes into this game battling an injury. Questionable, obviously, he's going to play in this scenario. But if he is not able to do that, then you have to look at a guy like Jalen Milroe as a rusher. I mean,
Oh,
12
yeah.
touchdowns this season. He can take it a while. He ran for 53. His long this season is 53 rushing yards. So Michigan now running onto the field. 2 of the most prestigious programs in this game.
Michigan and Alabama have only played 2 times in the 21st century. Both times, Alabama won pretty convincingly.
Yeah, one of them was a little bit of a meaningless bowl game, which was the last time they met back in 2020 in Orlando.
2020.
Well, it was the 2019 season.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Here come the tide.
that was a
Yep.
New Year's Six bowl, so I guess I should not be talking about that. Now, Alabama, the Crimson Tide come on the field. There was a point in the season against South Florida where it looked like Bama did not have a starting quarterback. Now, here they are, Jalen Milroe. As Nick Saban said yesterday in the coach's press conference, he has just grown as a football player and as a leader this season. He is one of the only reasons that Alabama is in this football game. Otherwise, it would either be the Georgia Bulldogs or the Florida State Seminoles. We now have the captain's coin toss at midfield.
And I believe
Blake Corum out there for
the
Wolverines. I'm pretty sure Alabama will get to call this coin toss.
I believe Alabama was getting talks of like being the one that was going to go against the Group of 5 team in the New Year's Six bowl.
Jalen Milroe out there as well. So
same still.
Alabama wearing their crimson helmets with the number in white font on them, as well as the white jerseys, the white pants, and the white socks. The Wolverines wearing a blue and yellow helmet that is decked out with stickers at this point in the season. They've got their blue jerseys and their yellow pants.
Pretty sure they stole Ohio State's tradition.
Potentially the most classic bowl game out of the New Year's Six. Potentially the best bowl game out of every single one.
Yeah.
And we begin the final time in the 4-team college football playoff. Begins now officially on this coin toss.
Can't wait for next year's 12-team playoffs. The amount of talent.
One of the coins
Just
decked
throwing
with the
every day.
Michigan Wolverines M logo, the other with the Bama Crimson Tide. It is flipped, and it looks as if Alabama has won the toss.
Oh, so that means I won't have to edit the scoreboard. Let's go.
So the Michigan Wolverines will get the football.
I'm
assuming. I do not have the audio on, so. Captains shake hands, and we're getting ready. The most anticipated game in recent memory.
Here we go.
Is between Alabama and Michigan, but you cannot mention anything about Alabama. without Nick Saban, Samuel.
Yeah. In this day, it's never mentioned without Nick Saban. He's coached so many great players getting into the draft. You constantly see Alabama at the top of the drafted players leaderboards. So many future NFL players on his team. Kool-Aid McKinstry is one of them. And so many more. I'm pretty sure Jalen Milroe's in the draft this year, right?
As a redshirt sophomore, I think he's coming back next season, maybe. But
I don't know. I think they might allow redshirt sophomores in. Maybe.
I mean, I think Milroe may consider
Alabama.
I think he may stay. Alabama, 44 first-round picks since 2009.
44.
The most recent of which, I mean, we're looking at Bryce Young for the Carolina Panthers. We're looking at Will Anderson, Jahmyr Gibbs in last year's draft. Then we're looking guys like Devontae Smith and Jalen Waddle. But another record that was recently broken is the college football kicking record, which was set by Will Reichard, who, it seems fittingly, will kick us off here in Pasadena.
There we go. He's still in college football. That is crazy.
Unbelievable. We are underway live at the Rose Bowl as this one soars into the end zone. Michigan lets it go for a touchback, and McCarthy and company will now be taking the field.
So here comes J.J. McCarthy. A 74% completion percentage for him. Only Bo Nix, who got a confident win today in the Fiesta Bowl over Liberty, has a better percentage. But looks like we're going to see Corum start to get the ball here.
1st and 10 from the 25. In the shotgun, he's got three to his right, 1 to his left. Corum accompanies McCaffrey in the back. I'm assuming McCarthy in the backfield. McCarthy rolls out to his right, approaching near side. He's got nowhere to go, and it's intercepted on the first play of the game. Caleb Downs, the freshman out of Houston, Georgia, makes a play, and Alabama is going to have the football deep inside Michigan territory.
That's a start, I guess. Wow.
And you look here. I mean, he's signaling for his best receiver this season, Roman Wilson, the senior, perhaps his last game.
What was that throw? Was he like
Wilson?
No, Wilson was on a check down. I think he was going for
has a career high 11 touchdowns this season. If you want to talk about averages per catch, he's getting 16 per catch. That one right there, though, a completion into the wrong hands.
Well, either that was way overthrown for Roman Wilson.
Or it was
he was trying to pass it to Johnson.
That is the second interception, the third interception in the career of Caleb Downs. He has been an immediate freshman impact, but we are going to get an instant replay right here to see if Wilson stepped out of bounds, so he was ineligible to catch this pass. So this is actually not intended for him.
No, he was going for Johnson.
And there's one. I don't know.
He was going for Cornelius Johnson.
Yes, he was going for Cornelius Johnson. Pardon me. I'm trying to see it. Yes, right there. That looks like 2 feet down right there. Caleb Downs.
It's college.
Oh, it's college. Well, there you go. Oh, did he step out of bounds though before he caught it?
Oh yeah. It's gonna be questionable.
I think there may be an angle where the back of his foot stepped. I mean, I think this could be Michigan football.
It could be.
Incomplete pass.
Wow.
The momentum almost right out the gate.
I still think it's Alabama's momentum now. They just got a pick, barely.
Alabama just barely got a pick. That pass was intended to Cornelius Johnson, graduate transfer, 6'3", out of Greenwich, Connecticut.
What was that throw, Sam? Actually, that was a terrible throw.
And he has been almost the leading receiver, over 500 receiving yards for him. For the first half of the season, it looked like Michigan's quarterback, J.J. McCarthy, was going to be potentially a top first-round pick. Now it's plays like that where we don't know. Similar formation with 3 to the left and 1 to the right. It's a screen pass here. Caught only for a gain of about a couple.
Well, that one. If you didn't throw that one well, that would have been pretty bad.
That one right there hauled in by the freshman wide receiver, Morgan, who this entire season, Morgan only has 61 receiving yards. So perhaps filling in late in the season, not a lot of guys enter the transfer portal on the college football playoff side, but
Yeah, that's why it's another reason why.
still something to think about. As here we go on 3rd and 8, Alabama with all the momentum early. McCarthy going to drop back, has to make a play, and it's incomplete.
I saw Colston Loveland there at the top of the screen on the left side.
Right there, intended for one of Michigan's 2 dynamic tight ends, A.J. Barner. And it's 3 and out to begin the game for J.J. McCarthy and the Michigan Wolverines.
You notice there, Sam, no runs to Blake Corum on that drive.
No, and actually on the last play, they don't go with Corum.
Yeah, that was Donovan Edwards, who's also equally very good.
Still a very good player, but you wonder why Corum not used at all on this first drive.
Loveland was also open on that play. He was like right next to the first down line. I don't know why the ball didn't go to him over the middle.
And this one will be punted away, and fair catch signaled for by Downs. He's a do-it-all guy, punt returner, and a very prolific safety as a freshman. And now Alabama getting hyped up to take the field, led by their quarterback, Jalen Milroe. He's got some NFL, he's got some Sunday talent, mainly at the line, but also with Jermaine Burton. And this is his moment as Milroe takes the field. It looked as if he may be benched in a rainy day in South Florida. But he bounces back and has led Alabama to perhaps the best second half in all of college football.
Yeah, their only loss, CFP team in Texas. Could be a rematch in the championship.
Milroe, play action on the first play. Pressure comes, and he is taken down.
That was very quick pressure on an O-line with NFL
delivered
players possible.
By Braden McGregor.
I mean, look, this looks like there's 3 guys that are just about to get to him. You cannot let that happen that easily.
And that was a very non-characteristic start for
Sam?
Michigan.
Hold on, I'll tell you after.
Pass is caught near the chains. He doesn't quite get there. That one hauled in by the tight end, Dupree. So impact players, we mentioned them, Jace McClellan and also Jermaine Burton, the leading receiver for the Crimson Tide. On defense, Mason Graham and Will Johnson.
Yeah,
I'm
Burton
surprised that
probably going
there are a couple other people. I mean, I think you have to mention a couple other people, perhaps on this Michigan team. I mean, Junior Colson, Chris Jenkins, Rod Moore. In the shotgun here on 3rd and 12. Milroe once again facing pressure. He's going to have to run, and he is taken down once again. Wow. Michigan with 2 sacks on the opening drive.
In a different way.
That one comes from Josiah Stewart, who is the transfer. They brought him in this offseason.
I mean,
and Alabama's offensive line just busting right out the gate. And now this one will have to be punted away by James Burnip. Redshirt junior going to deliver this one.
I just want to point out, Sam.
And, we got a drop ball.
Whoa.
Fumble. Who's got it on the ground?
That's Bama.
They point towards Alabama. No official signal yet, and they've got it. The Crimson Tide. Another miscue by the Wolverines, and this one's going to stand this time. A fumble on the punt return.
So, just want to point out, Sam. I don't think many people knew this. Alabama has a defensive back named Devontae Smith. And it's spelled exactly the same way.
Let's look here, though.
Also,
I mean, Queer touching, even got a foot on that as well. It looked as if Alabama was able to. Let's see who got the first net. No clear camera angle as to who got that first step. It looked to me Like it
Nah, it
was.
looked like Alabama got it very quickly.
It looked to me as if it was Kinu. And handoff here to McClellan. They're going to let him get some yards. And it'll be second and very manageable after the gain of 6 or 7 from Jace McClellan.
So McClellan, a good start here for Bama if he keeps doing that every time. Especially on this drive, they'll get in the end zone.
Michigan's using their kick returner on that punt right there when Morgan. They normally use Jake Thaw, the senior, but maybe perhaps we will see a punt return change after that one. Right now, though, as they are inside the Michigan 40, Alabama has their eyes on more than a punt. It's a keeper. Milrow to the right, managing the defense. He goes, and they will single him at the line.
Let me tell you what, Sam.
And I think that one is good enough to move the chains right there on the read option.
They have nobody on the left side at all. And when you have that type of play, you're expecting some type of pass. You don't expect a read option on that type of play. But it's a very creative play by Alabama.
Will Johnson, one of the players mentioned, he was the only player who was able to prevent Milrow from going there. And we have an injury down on the field. Not a good sign with just 10:56 to go in this first quarter. We are going to step aside when we are back. Alabama 1st and 10 at the Michigan 34. You're watching the Rose Bowl live on the Carolina Cast. We'll be right back after these quick commercials / messages.
Spins free, trying to mirror Kate Williams' creativity. Launches the end zone.
So the injury on that play actually causes the play to be reversed, originally signaling for the first down. Now on the ESPN ticker, at least, we are at a 3rd and 1 here.
Still got word on what that injury was.
We did get a quick stoppage. Looked like it was in the Michigan secondary. So 3rd and 1 here. Alabama, no pass yards really. Well, they've had the one completion out of the 2nd down check down, but that's really been it for them. So see what they can do here. But I mean, this is I'm expecting for them to convert because they're the
Yeah.
best in college football, at least statistically, when it comes to third down. And they are under center. Milrow going to try the QB sneak, and I'm not sure he got there.
I don't know.
Signaling no for the Michigan defense
It looks like he
is
might have
Michael
barely got
Barrett, and that'll be close considering the
I think
fact
he
that
should
he
go
had.
for it, though.
I mean, considering the fact that he was just a couple note cards away from a first down, I'm pretty sure that this could be given. But it looks as if now going to be 1st and 10. So Milrow able to convert on the QB sneak. Barely for Alabama.
Find out who it was.
And this has been a dogfight just like we expected through the first 5 minutes. So now Milrow with 1st and 10, Alabama spread out across the field, using the hashes in their favor like Saban has always done. It's a low snap. Milrow going to hand it off, and McClellan, it's clean. McClellan on the far side. He down Crimson Tide. And Alabama strikes first in the 2023 college football playoff. A 34-yard
One.
carry to the crib.
After they give him the first down.
Alabama is in for 6. Whether they gave them the first down or not, it doesn't really matter because on the very next play,
Look at the way he jukes out Mike Sanders, though.
it is Jace
Hesitation
McClellan.
left, go right. What a run by Jace McClellan.
The senior
Got it.
really showing out here in this one.
Oh, I still haven't found who it was. I was trying to check Twitter.
We have the extra point from Reichard, adding to his career total. 7-0 Alabama, courtesy of a 34-yard big strike from McClellan. The fumbled punt, able to give the Crimson Tide great field position, and McClellan makes a move, juking the defender out of his shoes. It's 7-0. Michigan looking to respond. They need to in a big way right after this.
Here we stand, the heart broken in two. Sleepless nights, losing ground, unreachable. You.
It's caught! Touchdown, Alabama! Isaiah Bond on a 4th and a mile.
From the pocket, spins free, trying to mirror Kate Williams' creativity, launches the end zone, caught!
You can't have the Rose Bowl without the iconic parade that took place this morning, and
We're gonna let the Fama,
a 135th one.
the Bama fight song play here.
Let's look at this. These parade floats.
Where's the Bama fight song? Got to play that, but yeah.
Three Heisman winners for Michigan, 4 for Alabama. The 9 national championships, but none of them have been won by Harbaugh. And 2, as I mentioned, the most storied 2 programs arguably in this sport. And Michigan, I think they wisely avoid to return that kickoff right there.
Well, if there was
So
nothing,
now they get the fresh start at the 25, and I'm just going to say it as much as I can. Michigan has not been doing well in this college football playoff format. The last 3 halves, they're being outscored 55-9, and it really seems as if they are not able to play.
First half.
They're not able to play with their character that
So
they play with in the regular season at this stage. But J.J. McCarthy looking to prove this wrong, and for the first time all day, they're going to line up with an empty backfield.
If Michigan actually does something, they're going to have that second half team narrative. Wait a minute.
Got some motion here, and Blake Corum finally getting the football, looking to make a move, and he goes for about 5 or 6, so 1 carry for 6 yards, really all he's gotten. In last year's college football playoff, McCorum did not actually play.
This season, only 3% of the time has Michigan not had the lead.
And that percent, it's going up as we speak. Over 1,000 yards for the senior out of Marshall, Virginia.
This is a run of
it's a pitch and catch. Corum on the outside. Oh. He's got some space to go. And Michigan goes past midfield.
That was a last
turn on the Jets.
Tackle. That's a last-ditch tackle on the back end by Jalen Key.
This play is able to be made because of the block laid on Kool-Aid McKinstry right there in the backfield by the fullback, Max Bredesen. And now a little bit of momentum via the ground game. Let's see how they can go now. Running at midfield. Actually in Alabama territory at the 48 to be exact. In shotgun formation. Playing pretty tight at least. It's a play-action pass. McCarthy, and it's batted down.
Oof.
No comfort zone whatsoever for J.J. McCarthy to make a play. And delivering a bit of a verbal message to him after the play
Alabama
is Deontay Lawson.
Rush game right now. And it almost went right through his hands. A good play.
Not the start that the Wolverines are looking for, at least in the passing game.
Lawson.
2nd and 10 on the left hash. It's a play-action pass again. This time, bounced down for a gain of 4 to the tight end.
Colston Loveland is a very sneaky player on this Michigan team. Watch for them to use him as an X factor for this offense today. He's always going to get you by surprise.
3rd and 8, less than 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And here we go, empty backfield for the Wolverines. McCarthy, it looks like it's a QB draw, and lunging towards the marker. A very bold play call on a 3rd and 8.
Well, either way, they're going for it based on their position. But I think he got it. I mean, it's a great play call by Harbaugh. Someone I don't like, but I got to admit it.
And 4th and 1 right here. Michigan going to go for it. They send out Roman Wilson. He's been a leader via the pass game. Can he be a big-time player making a play?
Sophomore Tyler Morris just went in for Cornelius Johnson. See what happens here.
And they are bunched up tight. I think that they're just going to use Corum. Wilson in motion. Corum up the middle.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
It's good for 4. Move the chains, Michigan. And a very gutsy 3rd and 8 play call by Jim Harbaugh ends up paying off very well. They haven't been able to use their pass game yet, but it hasn't been a factor. And it's against an Alabama defense that has been pretty good at stopping the run so far this season. But
just powers through.
We knew Corum would be a factor.
This Michigan defense, this Michigan team in general doesn't have anyone that would really stand out as like a top-rated draft pick this year.
Handoff
I
for
mean-
Corum, only for good for about 2 yards or so.
The chemistry they have as a team is really incredible.
It'll be 2nd and 8. Corum gonna get a much-deserved breather on this one.
Yeah.
And the Michigan Wolverines going without their All-American in this one.
By the way, I don't know if Sam mentioned, but the guy that fumbled the ball, I believe, on that play. Wait, what?
Play action. McCarthy, he has his eyes downfield, rolling to his
Whoa.
left, and it's caught.
Oh, what a
Toe
play.
drag swag right there.
That'll get him back in the mix in the draft.
McCarthy delivers it
What a
to
play.
the running back, Mullins.
You don't see that often in a system like this for Michigan. But the
And
way he just scrambles away at the last
Right there, able to make a man miss.
Yeah.
You can't ignore that right there. Able to get some
No.
ankles right
I
there.
think it was that
And in
Jalen
coverage was Deontay Lawson, and
You putting Lawson in coverage.
an
That seems
NFL type catch right there. Inside the red zone now.
Yeah.
It's a faker. They hand it off. Michigan will now be inside the 10
There we
after
go.
the run from Morgan. So despite the fumble on the on the punt return,
Oh, it was Samaj Morgan.
they're still using Samaj
Yeah.
Morgan effectively. And I mean, I'm just going to give credit
Yeah,
right there to the blocking, though, by A.J. Barner. He's projected to be
Yeah.
a day 3 draft pick. He had about 3 guys to block right there, and he was able to give them 6 yards. So
There's not many first, second round picks here on this offense, though. It's all on the defense for Michigan. The teamwork they have.
2nd and 4.
Why they're
Looking
so
at a
good.
touchdown to the 67-yard drive. It's
That's easy.
Corum. He walks in unscathed. It's a touchdown. Just like that. We are knotted back up pending the extra point.
Yeah.
An
Alabama's got
8-yard touchdown pass from J.J. McCarthy, his 3rd career college football playoff touchdown right there. And once again, it's the running back, Samuel, able to make a play
Yeah.
via the receiving game for the Wolverines.
I mean, you cannot leave Blake Corum that wide open. If you're the Alabama defense, got to go to the iPads and look at that on the sidelines after this extra point.
Extra point
Did you
doesn't
miss that?
isn't
Yeah.
delivered nicely, but it does go in between the pipes. And we're all tied up. Michigan able to add a little bit of confidence.
Oh,
A nice play right there. A 4th down conversion. J.J. McCarthy showing why he's a leader. 7-7. How will Jalen Milroe and company respond? We'll be right back right after this.
than a mile.
spins free, trying to mirror Kate Williams' creativity, launches the end zone, caught!
So, great drive by the Wolverines right there. They go 10 plays, 75 yards, and a score. And they do it,
What a drive.
Samuel, with their number one guy, Blake Corum, but it comes via the passing game.
Yeah, don't expect this that often. We're looking back at the play here. You've got this one-on-one on the right. I believe that's
One-on-one was
Johnson.
the
But I mean,
one-on-one was open too. I
Corum
mean,
was
they had
going
two
right
guys.
through. All the zoning linebackers that are all shifting left to right, and no one goes to guard Blake Corum. That's an amazing play call by
Corum's
Michigan. Yeah.
his first
Oh,
receiving
speed
touchdown. His first receiving touchdown of the entire season. I mean, I
Wow.
think that's worth noting.
Yeah.
Another touchback. I don't think we've had a kick return. You can correct me on that.
I don't think we will. Hot take. We're not going to have one kick return today. No,
Once
in
it
this
gets-
game. In
Once,
Texas, Washington.
once it gets to the second half, as
we'll see.
Milrow here,
Oh my gosh, this is going to be.
I think the broadcast is going on another commercial,
Okay,
but we'll
you wanna do
stay.
the preview?
We'll give a bit of a Sugar Bowl preview while we sit here.
All right, we've got Washington and Texas today. Everyone knows the name here. Michael Penix Jr. leading Washington. 4,000 passing yards this year. The second time he's ever done that, Sam.
I mean, he's been in college football for a very long time.
Yes.
I mean,
and he didn't even know that.
also, I do just want to say, we did get the defense banners in.
There we go.
Washington's defense has been a little shaky, 23 points per game allowed. I mean,
Yeah.
the 123rd passing defense. I'm really
You know what
focused
that
on Quinn.
means?
I'm really focused on
Yeah.
Quinn Ewers' side to go ball out. I think Quinn Ewers could be. I mean,
All these
I'm just
guys
gonna say,
have like
I
relations.
think he's the best quarterback in next year's draft
I'm
class.
pretty sure all these players have relations to Ohio State.
Yeah,
We all know
that's
Quinn
very true.
Ewers. He was at Ohio State before transferring. I'm happy for him, by the way. Xavier Worthy, I'm pretty sure he was down to Texas and Ohio State as his final two schools. Or either he flipped. I forget. And A.D. Mitchell has he's tortured Ohio State.
So
You remember last year.
a
Game-winning
little bit
touchdown?
of applause. I do want to say, Alabama really. I mean, Michigan hadn't really got a certified stop on the Tide, considering that. Also, I mean,
there was
man,
that 3 and out. That was a good.
just imagine where we would be right now if that interception on the first play of the game stood.
Oh wow.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be an old head right here and take video replay for granted, but
Well, honestly,
considering the history of the Rose Bowl, there are a lot of Rose Bowl games where that interception would have stood.
I mean, the interception. I think it should have counted, but
Well, no, he stepped out of bounds before. That was the issue.
if we're assuming Alabama would have gone 3 and out on that play, it might have been a long field goal. It could have been even.
Well, I mean, Riker
if,
is not that.
if that interception did stand.
Alabama doesn't have the average college kicker on their team. I know what you're thinking, but
Yeah. Will Reichard.
maybe Michigan, though. I mean, maybe they're not selling for field goals. I'm not trying to be a little over dramatic, but I mean, that wasn't exactly the best of PATs right there.
We're looking at
Just,
this throw.
just an
Milrow,
observation.
all right. Credit to the offensive line on that play against Auburn. Milrow was given all the time in the world to throw a dot to Isaiah Bond, who's there on the drive today. Alabama had a 99.9% chance to lose before that play.
Here we go on the 25. It is a handoff, and it's stuffed at the line. I don't think that they used McClellan. I think that on that play, they end up going with the the other backup running back, Roydell Williams, also a senior. So a little bit of a 1-2 combo here.
Yep.
Similar to how Alabama did it with Gibbs
This-
last season.
Is where Michigan stars. They're going to have maybe 3 players that are in the draft. Chris Jenkins, Junior Colson, Rod Moore, all going to be insane. I think a team might reach on Mike Sainristil in day 2. I'm not going to lie. The way he plays,
Milrow,
with that.
well, not really. Nobody home right there. The closest option
Nah, he was going for
was Kendrick Law, but
Kendrick Law.
it now brings up a 3rd and very long, and the Tide did not convert their last 3rd and long.
I know.
I'm looking at
Kobe-
the very right side here. I mean, maybe had a play to the tight end right
TJ
there.
Dupree?
CJ Dupree. I think that they had a play right there for him.
Yeah, they might have. It would have been.
And
though.
a lot of potential, though, on this one. They're going to wave Dupree in motion. It's Williams in the backfield. Milrow takes off, and he slips after a gain of 9.
Can't
He
go
was
for that.
trying to go for the slide. And
You
with
see the intention,
with
but
3:30 left, Alabama probably going to send the punt team out here. And
yeah, if I were Michigan, I'd let this
once
ball
we
roll.
get a replay right here. Was this play caused by a slip or a missed slide?
I think he just had no. I think he just didn't have anywhere to go.
So almost right there, and
You see the
now
idea though.
punting it away is James Burnham. They're gonna give Samaj Morgan another rep at punt return.
They don't want to make him think has pressure on him or anything.
It's a sky-high kick that's fair caught at their own 19. And that is where they will start. But we do have a very severe
That's the
injury
punter.
to the punter for Alabama. That was no good right there. That looks really bad by James Burnham, 6'6" junior.
6'6"?
We look at the replay right here. He kicks that leg very high, and then a little bit of a blow right there delivered.
Is that going to be roughing the punter?
There's no laundry. I think it'll be clean. It was
We'll see.
Bennett who delivered that hit. I mean,
Yeah.
wow.
Keshawn Bennett, redshirt sophomore.
Is Bennett? I don't see Bennett on my depth chart, so I guess he must be us. No, Bennett is a
third edge rusher.
3rd string edge rusher. That is wow. So he's able to get off on his own strength.
Who's Alabama's? Oh, there's a viral clip about this now. Sam asking about a backup punter. Well, who is Alabama's backup punter though?
I
Oh, I think they're just gonna go to Will Reichard.
I mean, you could either go to Reichard or you do technically have Cole Adams, the freshman, as a backup punter. Corum goes for 4, excuse me. So they do.
Cole Adams is the backup holder.
Oh, he's the backup holder. Punt. Yeah, so it's either gonna be Riker. It's gonna be Reichard or, yeah, it'll be Reichard as the backup punter.
Hey, if Alabama just decides to go for it, that makes this game way more.
Samuel, we need a scoreboard up.
Oh, my bad. Huh.
Let's switch the football to Michigan.
Yeah, I'll get that up.
2nd and 6 here. Empty backfield. McCarthy trying to get the snap off. He does. Stepping back, fading throw, and it is caught. Move the chains. First down. Samaj Morgan on the slant route.
Morgan in a huge role in this bowl game.
And with less than 2 minutes to go, Michigan looking to capture momentum at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah. Just about 2 minutes left. Here. Game starting to cool down.
A lot of pre-snap motion right here. He's gonna have a two back look, maybe 3 back look.
I don't think any of those are cool.
Average handoff though to Edwards, and it's gonna bring up a 2nd and very manageable for the Wolverines.
That was
Donovan
2
Edwards.
Yeah.
Assuming he will take over running back 1 next year.
Yeah, he's a junior.
Michigan
That
able
was
to capitalize
Khalil-
on the ground game, 58-27.
That was Khalil Mullings, number 20, making that block. He'll probably be the
And
back.
Mullings is going to be the back on this play right here. Michigan only has 2 designated receivers. The handoff. Good enough for the first down.
The redshirt junior.
And we do have the first penalty of the game. It's kind of surprising. It was
Wait,
44
is that actually a
seconds
first
here.
penalty?
Yes, that is the first penalty here.
Could have
With-
sworn there was a flag somewhere.
With 44 seconds to go with the first, very rarity, especially between 2 physical teams like these
It
two.
feels like every game at broadcast, there's like no fouls or flags, like anytime.
Well, that's mainly because you don't do many Panthers games, but
Yeah.
let's see. What do we got
I
here?
only do the primetime game.
I'm assuming they're showing a lot of cameras on Harbaugh, so I'm assuming that this is going to be a holding penalty on the fullback.
Yeah, Max Bredesen.
Bredesen looks like that will be, a holding. So if I'm correct, that sends Michigan does that send him to a 3rd and 6 here?
No, they're saying replay second down. Personal foul.
Well,
What happened?
It was.
Wait, is he ejected?
No, that is. You
What
can't
is he
do that.
doing?
You can't do that. And the look after, that's just. Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, what is he doing?
That is a very
He's
unforced
falling
error.
on the ground.
Unforced error for the Wolverines, but
That's down.
that was a very dangerous play towards downs, and it's now going to be 2nd and 11, an absolute drive
You
killer.
cannot be arguing about that play at all.
Empty backfield. McCarthy going to have to use his legs again. Nothing doing. Gain of only 2, and I think we're going to begin the second quarter. Begin the second quarter with a 3rd and a mile.
So what are we thinking about this first quarter here, Sam?
Well, I was kind of surprised when I looked at the line for this game, and I saw that the over-under was set at 45.5. I feel like
Over.
that is easily going to be broken today, and that will be the end of the first quarter, so we'll get a quick scoreboard change. Hold that off for you. We'll stay on here.
Yeah, we'll stay on.
7-7, a very entertaining and action-packed first quarter. I mean, the muffed punt by the Wolverines. Muff punts have kind of been the story of the season for the Crimson Tide. And in the next chapter of 2023, technically now 2024, that is a part of their season. It seems pretty fitting. But
Also,
now for Michigan.
Do you think people are now starting to... You're kidding me. Never mind.
I haven't really seen as many passing yards, though, as I thought I would from either quarterback. Milroe only has 1 completion for 11 yards, yet the Tide have 7 points. And McCarthy, I mean, he's not really playing like a superstar, so I guess that maybe this is why he's getting second looked in the pre-draft process. But 5 for 8 for 38 yards and a touchdown isn't bad against this Bama defense. I think Bama could be playing a lot better defense, though, especially covering running backs on the receiving side.
Sam, what do we got to the left of you there and back?
We have the Carolina Cast TV. I feel like we do this every week, but
if you have it on, we're gonna do it.
I'll have to take it off for the second game. But you see here, I'm gonna click unsubscribe. I'm such a bad person. I'm gonna try the. My controller actually disconnected, so I'll hold that thought 1 second.
Oh my gosh.
All right, now we're back. I'm going to be such a bad person. I'm going to unsubscribe from the Carolina Cast. But look here. If I click this X button right here, it is absolutely free. All you got to do is move your thumb. And boom, Carolina Cast just got their newest subscriber. I mean.
Oh, really?
I've got nothing else to say. So, actually, this...
Not a new subscriber?
We appreciate all the subs that we can get, though. I don't have a number, so I don't know how many we're at right now, but 2024 looking to be a very big year. We have the Texas-Washington game, so...
Happy New Year to everyone.
Yes, indeed, from the Carolina Cast. Just sit back, relax tonight, begin the new year with some great football and tune in for the second game. We got Texas-Washington at 8:45. That's going to be a high-scoring thriller, so I wouldn't have low expectations just because it's the Washington
I'm
Huskies.
pretty sure a lot of us have very high predictions for that game.
Yes, if you read the article, which, by the way, Carolina Cast official Substack affiliate, Bleacher Buzz, technically our first sponsor, even though we made them, so it doesn't really count. But if you go to bleacherbuzz.substack.com, you can read some very in-depth sports coverage. No articles came out today because, we're taking it off for New Year, but I will make sure to pound the article grind again tomorrow. So check that out, if you will. It's now time to get back to football as Edwards in motion. Pre-snap, they've got 3 receivers to the right, 1 on the left in the shotgun formation. Wilson now in motion to the left. McCarthy steps back. He delivers a strike, and it's caught by Morgan, but he is absolutely manhandled by who else but Kool-Aid McKinstry, and forcing the 4th down. A Sunday player right there, making a big-time play.
Just going to point out some of the predictions for this Bama-Michigan game. I had Bama winning 33-27. Sam, you only had Bama winning 24-19.
I think we're going to tone it down here a little.
All right.
I think that the second half will be pretty low scoring, but I just want to talk about this play by Kool-Aid McKinstry. If that is what, as advertised, as a defensive back that you're getting, I would be drafting that guy in a heartbeat. I know he's only ranked 14th-ish, I think, by PFF as fair catch signals for by downs at around the 24-yard line.
Grab the scoreboard update, but
keep in mind, national championship will be next week at 7:30.
I'm pretty sure
we'll be doing that.
I'm pretty sure both of us will also be on the call for that.
I don't know yet, so
yeah, but that's going to be
tonight.
An amazing game either way. But Marcus said 42-38 Bama. That's all we got.
That's
just wrote an article about it.
Pretty high scoring. Yeah, that's a Bleacher Buzz exclusive if you want to check out.
I'm pretty sure he had Michigan winning.
Milroe. He just gets rifled at the offensive line. No coverage right there on Barrett. He makes the play. And the graduate transfer right there. No coverage at all. I feel like this has been, that's just a gap right there. And that is a mistake made.
That looks like Madden on easy mode.
You're double teaming. I think you're trying to double team the more notable guys.
Yeah.
But this is the Michigan Wolverines, so everybody's pretty notable. This play looks like it has some potential for Bama. Pressure inside.
Well, has some potential.
Milroe curls in a shell.
All right, Michigan defense
looking like a turtle at one of the California beaches here.
Oh, okay.
And it is now 3rd and a country mile for the Crimson Tide. And once again, it's just the offensive line getting beaten on a swim move, Samuel.
Something I don't know how to do.
Now brought up on 3rd and 23 at the 11-yard line. And the play clock's ticking down here. They only got 3 seconds to work with. And Milroe takes off.
If he gets this.
He gets back to about the original line. So far, Jalen Milroe rushing the football has been the most efficient play. I don't know why the Tide haven't gone back to McClellan.
That as a moral victory. Moral victory for the Tide there.
I don't know why they haven't gone back to McClellan as their running back.
Yeah. But couple questionable plays.
That didn't feel like on brand to Alabama football right there on 4th and 11.
Yeah, in the NFL. Oh, Burnip's back out there.
Burnip, it's the college football playoff semifinals. You got to be out there. Let's see what happens here.
There you go.
Michigan fans have a heart attack every time for the rest of this game on a punt return, but this time it's fair catch at the 30. Which is where Michigan will start with 11:54. We'll be right back. When we are back, it'll be the Wolverines. They get the football with a chance to take the lead.
Let's go. Oh, not let's go, by the way.
Here we stand, both apart, hearts broken in two. Sleepless nights, losing ground, unreachable.
It's caught! Touchdown, Alabama! Isaiah Bond on a 4th and a mile.
The pocket spins free, trying to mirror Kate Williams' creativity. Launches the end zone. Caught!
So, a little bit of an exclusive scene here with J.J. McCarthy 2.5 hours before kickoff, meditating under the goalposts. I mean, whatever works for you, works for you. That's really all I got to say.
Does that really work?
Pause. Pardon the interruption. The Wildcat formation here on first down,
Not Wildcat. Wait,
and
is
it goes for maybe 3 yards right there.
I think that's the backup QB.
No, that was
No. Yeah, it was. Alex Orji. He's the 4th string quarterback.
yeah.
What is happening?
At least on the R-Lad's depth chart, I was really confused because I was looking at Jack Tuttle and I was like, Samuel, I don't know, but there's no injuries.
That's
So
weird.
that was a little bit of a 2023 bowl game moment right there.
Yes.
Alabama looking like they may be sending maybe sending 6 right here. And McCarthy is going to drop back. He throws one deep, and it's overthrown. I mean, Cornelius Johnson has not been receiving the best of passes today, and that continues right there. 1v1 coverage against Arnold, and I think that was enough space to make a play, Samuel.
Yeah. I mean, that's just not a good throw.
What's the play call?
It is a tight window, but like, if you're gonna throw it inaccurate, at least like throw it out of bounds. You know, I mean he
Wilson
did
in
but
motion.
the other
3rd
form.
and 6 here. McCarthy rolls out to his right. He tries another fading throw, and Wilson is desperate for a penalty. He's not going to get one. And it's great coverage right there. Something I haven't been able to say much about the Tide today, but it was great coverage right there. The name is not listed. It was Trey Amos. Sorry, Amos. Michigan gonna punt now.
Backup corner. Why does that look like a different punter?
That would be because it is
No.
not.
What, is it?
It's still
No.
been. Michigan has hadn't punted much today. Fair catch, singled for
Yeah.
by Downs. He gets it at the 30. So,
Was that a
we have
strategy?
a little bit of a almost. I thought we had a post altercation right there, a push.
Was that a strategy by Michigan? I think it was number 40. That's Christian Boyven. He said, what was that?
Sorry about that. A little bit of whistling upstairs. I don't really have much for you.
11200. Clip it.
I have headphones. I thought that I was chill on that stuff. But,
Yeah, I don't know how. I could clearly hear that though.
yeah, I'll give him. Maybe I'll give him a
You're good,
warning.
though.
I'll give him a warning
Yeah,
on
but
that one.
Christian Boyven, he was like trying to like wave in front of the ball or something, in front of the player.
I'm gonna
He
be
was trying to
honest.
help him in some
I
way.
still think that both these teams aren't really playing authentic to how they've played all season. I mean, for Alabama,
Where's
I
the
feel like
running back usage?
I don't think McClellan is healthy going into
Nowhere.
this game because he has not been
I
fully.
don't think Corum is either.
Corum is a little more, I would say, though. Both are the only two players that have found the end zone, so it's not like.
But they're not being used.
Why have I not heard about McClellan in the pre-draft process? Is he not expected to go that high? I feel like,
That looked like a very NFL style touchdown run.
I get that my running back's Chuba Hubbard, but I would gladly take I would gladly take McClellan on my
He's
team.
projected day 3.
Yeah,
It's not a strong running back class though. It's really all receivers this year.
that doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I feel like just
where do you think Ronan Wilson goes?
Jason.
He
He'll
might
go
go day 2.
He'll go day 2, I would think. With what the price is going to be up, teams are really looking.
I think Jermaine Burton's gonna go.
He'll
possibly
go
early day 2.
he's going early day 2. He's a guy the Panthers may have their eye on. I
Yeah,
still
I
think the
don't think y'all would mind that.
I think the Panthers will stick local and get Xavier Legette. But see, this is the first time in a while.
We broadcasted Legette's game, right?
His best game of the season, really. Which it was against North Carolina's secondary, so that's not saying much. But I feel like this is the first year in a while, Samuel, where if you look at the wide receivers, it almost feels like a can't miss class.
I mean, yeah. Marvin Harrison, generational.
A lot of these guys would be first rounders last season.
I want to see. It feels consensus that Malik Neighbors is going to the Cardinals now.
At number 2,
It's going to be wide receivers 1 and 2.
I don't think I in my mock that I've
me.
done, which you can check out on our X page. I have Malik
We had
Neighbors.
Harrison Neighbors, right?
I usually have Neighbors going at the 5 spot to the New York Giants.
Nah. I think Caleb's going to New York now, Sam.
The post CFP
Not
mock drafts I think are going to be very interesting because I think a lot of these guys' stocks are going to rise a little bit.
Or post bowl game mock. Yeah. McClellan's, I think, with some of the runs he's made, he might put himself day 2 now. We'll see.
I mean, we look though at last year. I mean, was anyone hearing Anthony Richardson's name in January? I mean,
probably
not in the top 5 at least. I mean, he was a day 2 guy until his combine. So
top 4 QB.
They're gonna hand it off here. I think that was to Downs. No, that was to McClellan. Excuse me. They both have number 2. I've been talking about a guy for 10 minutes and then I don't recognize him. So that'll be a gain of 3. It looks like they're gonna keep him on the field.
Okay, it looks like we're turning towards your prediction being more correct, Sam.
Yeah, I told you, dude. This is gonna stall out for a little, and then in the final 10-ish, 8-ish minutes.
No, I think the team's gonna turn it on in the third quarter.
No, they're gonna turn it on late in the 4th. I'm telling you, dude.
I had the prediction though that
a loss of 2. I mean, this is Alabama's play call has been kind of stagnant so far.
I predict that both games going to be down to the last play. The last play will not be a kneel down of any of the games. Could you agree with that?
I think that's a good So 3rd and 9.
You don't see that often, but
I can't tell if there's more Michigan or Alabama fans here. I'm thinking it's pretty even.
yeah, seems even.
We're
Good
at 3rd and
opportunity for
9
a
here,
throw right here if you got an elusive receiver.
and I think we just had a timeout called.
That's Michigan. Yeah.
Interesting decision by Jim Harbaugh, but he
Well,
did
yeah, 'cause
not
you see
like
there's-
how they were lined up.
There's shallow defense on all three receivers on the right. You had an opportunity, if there was an elusive receiver on your right side, to get some blocks, get that first down on a screen pass. I know it seems crazy on 3rd and 9.
Yeah, but I mean, I
And
feel
I
like
know, and I know Brian Johnson thinks that it's not crazy on 3rd and 20.
we'll take a quick break here,
Yeah.
and
No, it's gonna be like 30 seconds.
oh, that's true. Quick break. I do want to address something that feels like the elephant in the room when it comes to Carolina Cast topics, which is the David Tepper situation. Samuel, you can maybe take the stage from here, but
I'm not a Panthers fan.
well, you have more of a
Okay, neutral perspective, you want that?
sure.
I don't know much about the situation, but I know there was this Instagram story showing David Tepper throwing some type of cup with a liquid in it at Jaguars fans and slamming another cup with liquid in it. Probably water or maybe something else that we aren't allowed to drink yet.
I don't know.
I mean, I
was
wouldn't
a
be
little-
surprised if he was having that with how the Panthers are doing. Would you be surprised?
No, not necessarily. I mean, sorry, kind of stalled out for a moment. People are starting to find some of the stuff that Chris said preseason about the Panthers and retweeted.
Yeah.
So
You want to maybe pull up some tweets or some videos about
if you are an owner to a Stone Cold Takes or a Flaming Hot Takes account, I
No,
would
not
go ahead.
Flaming Hot. Wait, what?
Oh, I mean, like a mock
Well,
Flaming Hot.
there
like,
was someone predicted the
sarcasm.
Rangers would win the World Series.
Someone predicted Washington and Texas to play tonight. Actually, that
Wait,
was the
what?
latest
Really?
in July. So I think that the most valuable take must have to go to that Suns versus Bucks finals like 6 years in advance or whatever it was.
Or no, before it was, I believe, the Phillies that won it. Someone had like a prediction.
3rd and
in like
9,
2015.
Milroe read option, and he is stuffed up. And how about that? A nice Happy Gilmore celebration right there. You don't see that much these days.
Let's get a little demonstration, Sam. Come on.
Great play right there. Was that number? I
Sainristil.
don't have.
Mikey Sainristil.
He's listed as 00 on my depth chart. Sorry.
Ankle tackle. Is he? Let me see.
on the
Oh, yeah.
lads. On
There's
our
no
lads.
other-
I don't
There's
know
no
why.
other 0 though.
Are there even 00s in college football? I mean,
I
oh
don't
no,
know
that
why
was
is it-
okay. Yeah, that was Sid's. I was confusing with Darius Clemens for a second. Guy that we probably.
Well,
won't see
I
much
actually
of.
there was a Utah receiver that played corner on JSN in the Rose Bowl a couple years back.
Oh, what a weird bounce! That
If it keeps
Alabama's
going.
gonna let this one roll
All right.
all the way to the 21. As long as
Rolling
it's
like
not
the Tide.
as long as it's not a turnover, though, it's a pretty successful punt return for the Wolves. As
Let's see.
how about this? I mean, best win percentage as a starting
Wow.
quarterback.
All right, that's impressive.
He's looking to overtake Jameis Winston at the end of this college football playoff. with 2 losses. He will not be able to catch the famous company of Toledo's finest in Chuck Ely. But
All right, Sam. Who is Chuck Ely?
I know that's the whole point of why I said
I don't
that.
know either.
Maybe I need to hit the books, but here we go. Corum in the
I don't think you
backfield.
do. I don't know who.
A sight that many Alabama fans are not excited to see, and rightfully so, is the little engine that could is able to get 8 yards on that play, and it'll bring up
Okay,
a second,
haven't heard that one,
a
but
second and 2. I'm in my bag tonight. You know, I haven't actually streamed on this channel in about a month, so I've had some I've had some times that I've had some time to develop my bag a little bit.
all right. What else you got prepared for tonight?
I mean, you won't be able to watch all of it because the Washington
No,
Texas
I will. I will.
Washington Texas game's gonna end before your bedtime. So
No, I'm gonna be watching. Yes, I do have school tomorrow.
hand off the Corum. It almost gets eaten up. Not a great move right there from
Yeah. Well, the engine keeps.
No, it
working.
looked like I'm just gonna keep going if you're all right. It looked almost as if that was oh, I have his name pronunciation on the guide. That was a Boivy, and he got there and then he almost sort of made a twister move.
Wow. Okay.
Almost in the bear crawl position right there. So it'll bring up 1st and
Off
10.
the feet.
McCarthy in shotgun.
One hand over here, one hand over there.
There still haven't been many plays made by wide receivers tonight. I'm just going to go ahead and state that. I know that we've been talking about this amazing receiver class, but if you're watching college football tonight, you may disagree with that. They keep going back to the well with Corum.
One hand up there or whatever.
2nd and 8 now.
Oh, engine breakdown. Engine breakdown. The engine has broken down. Blake Corum is now out of the game. No,
I don't know how.
Not out.
I don't know how Blake Corum has the Michigan touchdown record, but there you go. Really just proving the fact that
is that an Alabama staffer with a phone in the background?
Running backs are not really.
Connor Stalions must have transferred to Alabama.
And it's a play. It's a fake toss and a strike up the middle.
Oh!
Someone find the StatCast for that exit velocity right there. Loveland, 1st down, Wolverines.
Giancarlo Stanton speed right there.
Let's look at this. Fake toss. This is why Michigan is glad that they have 2 running backs like Edwards. Half the defense fights for that move, and the referee almost got in the way right there. I mean, that's got to be really scary. Almost kind of
someone isn't on the ref side. Well, someone isn't on the ref side anymore. Oh, a trick play. Back to McCarthy. Sam, I'll let you handle this.
And it's Wilson. 1st down. They finally made a play. I'm very mad about that because I had an unidentified guest enter the studio that I had to bet. McCarthy's helmet is covered in blades of grass after that one because he absolutely hit the deck after that.
Let me explain this because I don't think you saw it fully.
It was, let's look at this, a flea flicker. Edwards back to McCarthy. It's a backwards pass, and it's some backyard football right there.
Ronan doesn't, he has to what a catch by McCarthy, though, before he even makes the throw.
Yeah, I mean.
Wow.
JJ McCarthy right there. That may have been the best play I've seen him make in his career in terms of just something that makes you say, wow.
They have a larger playbook for this game.
As Corum is tackled the line. His helmet is going to be covered in grass blades until the equipment team can get him a new one in the second half, I'm assuming. He's trying to pull them out right now. Let's look at this. Edwards, this is a play that you'll see on SVP tonight. The one-handed catch.
Hey!
He just went up with it. Looking like a wide receiver. Wilson makes a big play. That is
wow.
Welcome to the University of Michigan right there. That's a very athletic football play.
Okay, but McCarthy could have backed up and made that catch easily.
Edwards tackled at the line.
It seemed like it.
So 3rd
that was all
and 10 here.
10.
And McCarthy has been 7 for 9 with 75 yards and a touchdown. He's been pretty good. I started off the game a little ice cold with the almost Interception. And now he steps back in the pocket. Up the middle. It's caught. First down and more. Michigan. Can he take it to the house? He will.
No way. Oh, my.
In a battle with the sideline. Michigan emerges victorious. It's Tyler Morris.
Well, that's your obscure touchdown score of the college football playoff right there.
And two
The true sophomore.
Two fluke plays find Michigan in the end zone. Let's take a look at this. Down the sideline. And
yeah, he's in. Wow.
almost.
Was that a face mask too?
An almost face mask / horse collar play. Horse collar almost, I would say. It almost helped Morris get to the end zone.
Finally we can do it.
Yeah, we do need to update the scoreboard though, but
yeah, I'll do that.
We'll never be perfect. We'll never be perfect. Oh my God! It's a muffed extra point. They're not gonna score this one. It's a bad snap.
Now I have to edit the scoreboard again.
Unbelievable.
And what happened? That was the long snapper. Yeah, turn that music off. The momentum just got taken
I'm sorry.
away.
The miscue.
Oh, that might have been number 19.
That was a miscue by the long snapper.
It was.
You can't have a good hold. You don't say good hold after the word a bad snap, Samuel. I mean,
bad snap, good hold, kick.
That seems like a very fitting cliffhanger to send us to the commercial break, as now Samuel has to write 13 instead of 14 on the scoreboard. While he does that,
thanks, Michigan.
We'll be right back. I mean, in a game full of flukes, another one on the muffed long snap. Is that something we're going to be talking about tomorrow morning? If you stay tuned in, we're going to find out.
Spins free, trying to mirror Kate Williams' creativity. Launches the end zone. Caught!
I mean, I cannot use one word to describe what has just happened in the last 2 minutes of this game, whether it was the Morris touchdown. We're going to get a replay on this because Samuel, oh, actually, no, we're not going to get a replay. Samuel and I were on different sides as to whose fault that extra point was, so.
I don't know. It could be either way.
Either
I
way,
think it's half and half. To be
I mean,
honest.
special teams today has been really disappointing for Michigan, though, as we have the kick return, the first one of the
Yeah.
game, and it doesn't go
Yeah, they
well.
won't be. They will not be doing that again.
As that's down at the 15-yard line. If you're wondering who was returning that kick, it was Kendrick Law. So now Milroe in an Alabama offense that has already been he's already been shaky. The Alabama team's already been shaky. The only way that they scored was because of good field position. And Saban is just not feeling it right now. If you're Alabama, do you maybe go for 2 here if you score?
Nah.
At the 16, here's Milroe. Fake handoff to McClellan. He fires it, and it's caught!
Ooh.
Or is it? They rule it a catch. Isaiah Vaughn. Elite ball placement right there from Jalen Milroe. Take another look at this.
Nothing says thread
Oh.
the needle more than that throw.
A nice college toe drag right there.
He's taking that one this Sunday.
Well, it was a 1 foot. That was my whole point.
Okay, if that's an NFL receiver, I think he's getting both feet in.
Not if it's Kadarius Toney. Anyway, here's first and 10.
Well, obviously. Kadarius Toney's going to bobble it all the way to an interception.
Play action again. It's a deep ball, a home run hitter, and it's out of bounds. Jermaine Burton tried to make a play, and he just ran out of room on the sideline. And now here's what I've been wanting, which is a fiery quarter/DB
Hit
matchup.
that one
right
to
here.
the wrong side of the foul.
Oh, just a classic stutter and go pull out.
Hitch.
And
Or no,
Johnson has great coverage.
Hey, good coverage. Yeah.
He's hyped up. I'm
That's a
hyped
cool
up.
deep
Even
ball.
I'm hyped up.
If
Even though
that's
I'm not
accurate,
playing.
that's going straight to the highlight tape.
2nd and 10, 3:04. Still plenty of time for the Crimson Tide to drive down and score. Milroe, bullet pass, caught by Burton. Michigan pointing out of bounds to say that he already stepped out.
And
Not a
he did.
good camera angle on the near side, but the refs rule him in bounds and not really the most reviewable play. And we're going to make a little bit of a sub here. Burton going to take a rest. And it is Jalen Hale, the freshman. Can he make a play on this one? 3rd and 4. Alabama equipped with 3 of their timeouts. Michigan with 2.
Here we go.
Handoff. Up the middle. McClellan. He has enough room to move the chains. 1st down.
Gonna play Milroe, just a simple handoff. McClellan.
A little bit of technical difficulties backstage here. Sorry, but McClellan with the
Yeah,
first
we've
down.
got some technical difficulties backstage, guys. We're trying to figure it out.
1st and 10 at the 150 mark. Running clock. And they're going to call an audible right here. In shotgun, and we've got a flag. It looks as if that's going to be a false start on Alabama. A lot of
That's
chaos.
the 2nd flag all game.
A lot of chaos
No.
pre-snap.
3rd, I think.
I mean, I'm not sure if there was a horse call. Yeah, I think it's 3rd, actually. You're right. The first, real penalty, because I think the other... No, there's been a holding, the personal foul, and now that. 1st and 15 now. I mean, Alabama, both teams just having drive killers do the penalties. Actually, no, that was the same penalty. There was no other holding. But...
Well, there's been 3 penalties all game.
Play action. Milroe.
Here we go.
Deep.
Launch it.
He's got him in, and it's incomplete. He's strapped up right there by the other number 9 for the Michigan Wolverines. Not J.J. McCarthy. That's Rod Moore, the projected
don't mention that name.
The projected day 1/day 2 pick.
Yep, and he had a crucial interception in a game bigger than this for Michigan.
See, I feel like all you got to do is add in just cut to the left right there, and you're wide open. I feel like that was a little
Yeah,
too
maybe.
stationary. That felt like a third down play,
It's
but
not
it's
like a
only
super
second.
long dig route. Is that what you're saying?
It's only 2nd and 15. Yeah, that's what I feel like should happen.
All right. And we might have just
Pre-snap
invented a new
motion.
route there.
Handoff. Milrow. He takes it himself. He's able to finally get the first down due to a nice juke. And now they're going to move it here. 107. Clock stops with
107,
first downs. What was that, Samuel?
Just clear my throat. What?
It sounded like a dog barking. Here we go. 1st and 10. Milrow. Up the middle. I don't know why I thought that was intercepted, but it's caught. And
Okay, just facing the
Alabama's
right
they've got some clock work to do here. Less than 50 seconds.
Yeah, it looks like they just took a timeout though. Yeah,
2nd and 5. So yeah, that's the first charge timeout. Both with 2 now. As for our halftime show, I'm pretty sure it's going to be mainly commercials, but we'll also provide some we'll provide some analysis. Excuse me, on the first half and the upcoming Sugar Bowl. As this has been all we've been asking for here, Samuel. Alabama with a chance to tie and maybe take the lead on this drive.
Yeah, I mean, looks like they will though. I mean, they've been cruising down the field pretty easily. Milrow's taking some deep balls. The game finally opening up, but unfortunately, we're about to have a 15-minute break, so it might start to slow down again. And by the way, that missed extra point, Sam, keeps your hopes alive in your prediction. 24-19 Alabama.
Well, I mean, yeah, definitely needs some more chaos to happen, but I like where we are right now as Michigan almost has twice as many total yards as Alabama does. Really just that muffed punt. I mean, if we're talking no muff punt, maybe 13-0 right now, that's a game changer. Milrow steps back.
No.
Pass is caught by Bond in a controversial tackle.
All right, here we go. This is the play. I mean, it's a possible decider.
Milrow on 3rd and 3. And he is sacked.
Well, now it's going to be a way harder field goal.
20, the clock's running here. 4th and 11. This is not a friendly field goal now. So, I mean, looking here, no time. He had an open receiver down the far side. Kind of been the story of the game.
Here you go. We got the 4th and 10. Gotta be a field goal, right? Or are we missing something?
And Michigan going to call a timeout here. So, Alabama, if you get a field goal, you're technically down by 3 here. This would be around a 50-yarder. I'm going to have to see what Reichard's career.
Wait.
His career is 52 yards. That's his career long. This is going to be around that range. He was the SEC Special Teams Player of the Year. 51 is the long. This would be 50 at the left hash. No return man for the Wolverines.
Prestigious.
Good snap. Good hold. And the kick is NFL good. Right in the hands of All-State, not sponsored.
That's good
now,
from way longer.
13-10. I think Alabama will be willing to attempt a field goal from deep.
All right, hear me out, Sam. Onside kick.
No.
Squib kick.
This is not Sean Payton or the Cardinals yesterday, even though the Cardinals won their game yesterday.
Oh,
so.
okay, stop. We're gonna pause it right there. I'm not
Just
gonna talk
saying, I mean, James Conner owns the state of Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, that.
I knew I should have drafted him in fantasy. He would have won me the championship.
What do you
That's
mean?
he would have won me the championship.
He was in free agency, was he not?
No, he was not. He was drafted in like the 7th round, but he was the top player available by ESPN for like 4 rounds.
Yeah, I drafted him, and
Of course.
and you know what happened to him.
Of course you did.
He got traded.
Who'd you trade him
Well,
to?
he was terrible until we got traded. Or no, I think I traded him at the start of the year.
Reichard kicks it off and touch back. So 7 seconds here, assuming that the Wolverines are going to settle for getting the ball first and take a knee here at the Rose Bowl. Unless Alabama wants to play funky and call a timeout. But I doubt that they will because it's not the Madden CPU, so.
Now we got the Rose Bowl dog show. Oh no, this is a dog show. No, it's not. It's not like Kirk Herbstreit's dog or something.
And that's a knee. And McCarthy tried the point at Alabama, but nothing doing. That's the first half.
Yeah.
13-10. Alabama, excuse me, I don't know what I was saying. The Crimson Tide will receive the kickoff in the second half. We'll be back for the halftime show after these few messages.
I'm getting the scoreboard up now.
Spins free, trying to mirror Kate Williams' creativity. Launches the end zone. Caught!
Welcome to the first college football playoff halftime show here on Carolina Cast. Sam Durham here with Ryan Schlesinger here, and it's 13-10 currently. The Wolverines, a lot of momentum, especially at the end of that half. Ryan, how do you think the Wolverines are? They do have to defer in the second half, but where do you think they are right now at the spot that they are in?
I mean, I think the Wolverines, generally, I think they're lucky to be winning this game. I mean, you had that pick at the beginning of the game that was called back, obviously, because the guy who intercepted it, he was out of bounds before he caught the ball. So I think Michigan's lucky to be in this game, and I think this is anyone's game right now. But overall, McCarthy's looked really good. You had that slant that was taken to the house, and Blake Corum has also looked very good. 51 yards on 9 carries. And yeah, Tyler Morris taking that slant to the house, 38-yard touchdown. So it's been a great all-around game from Michigan, but this is pretty much what we expected, a game in this scoring range at the half, and I think we'll get a really exciting second half here in the college football playoff semifinal at the Rose Bowl game.
So one of the weirdest plays that we saw that half was the muffed extra point, which would have given Michigan 14-10 lead. Instead, you're only up by a field goal. How do you think that affects them the rest of this game?
Yeah, I mean, I think Michigan should be fine. I mean, a muffed extra point definitely throws off the special teams, but usually what happens with muffed extra points is the snapper and the holder, they just put more emphasis on it. So that could help Michigan just avoiding a muffed extra point at the end of the game when it's crunch time. But now you got an even 3-point lead, so Alabama could tie it up with a field goal if they stop Michigan, and they're the ones who score first in the second half. So, yeah, it's going to be a really, really exciting game.
So I will get to, we have a little bit of some non-football news I want to break down in a sec. But first, Texas-Washington, expected to be a very high-scoring game tonight. And Washington is not favored in this game, despite being the 2 seed and one of the only teams left undefeated in college football. What do we think? I mean, do we think that the Huskies can continue to defy the odds, or is this Texas's game to lose here?
Well, I think this is a Texas win. That has been my prediction for the past few days, ever since this matchup was announced pretty much. And Washington, I think they're due for a loss. If you look at their schedule, they squeezed through a lot of games, barely winning. They barely beat Oregon. They beat them by 3. They got lucky to win that. They beat Arizona by a touchdown. And there's other games where you could say that too. They beat Oregon State by 2. They beat Washington State by 3. And they beat Oregon again in the Pac-12 championship by just 3. So they've had a ton of one-possession losses. I think they're due to lose, honestly. And yeah, I'm gonna have to say that Texas wins this one. They've been playing great lately in the second half of the college football season. They've looked dominant, and I don't think a lot of people had Texas on their radar for the college football playoffs until that shakeup in the last week of the season where we saw Georgia losing and then getting knocked out, which I think that's the reason why I'm not too high on college football right now, because you have Ohio State and Georgia being 2 top 3 teams. They lose in the conference championship games to elite teams, and then they get knocked out of the college football playoff. But yeah, I personally think that Washington isn't even as good of a team as Georgia and Ohio State right now. So if it was up to me, I'm not even putting Washington into the college football playoff, even though they're probably the most deserving team, them and Michigan, because they both went undefeated. That's a whole nother topic. But yeah, give me Texas to win this game, and give me Alabama to pull it out against Michigan. I'm saying Texas versus Alabama in the college football championship.
So, very bold take right there by Slushy, as he is saying that the Washington Huskies, they do not have a home here in the college football playoff. Let's see how well that take ages. But for now, I do want to get to some non-football breaking news that was reported in the first quarter. The Rays' Wander Franco has officially been arrested by officials in the Dominican Republic. And this is just a game changer, not only for the public image of the MLB, but also for the Tampa Bay Rays and the entire AL East division. So how much magnitude do you think that this brings to Major League Baseball?
Yeah, I mean, this has been a pretty much ongoing topic since August, I think it was, when Wander Franco, that got posted of Wander Franco on social media with a 14 or 15-year-old girl. And sorry about the distraction. We have an immature child joining our stream, but yeah, it's been an ongoing topic throughout baseball, and honestly, it just affects the Rays the most because I don't really know what the contract thing is. I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing with Trevor Bauer, where he's on the restricted list. I don't even know the whole contract details with Bauer.
It's just.
But it's very confusing. But yeah, it's just kind of, I feel bad for the Rays because the one time they spend all that money, this was their biggest contract in franchise history by a mile. I mean, by so much. They had never even given a player over 5 years, I don't think. They give Wander Franco, I believe, a 10 or 11 year contract, and then the next season he gets arrested, and the odds of him playing Major League Baseball again are about slim to none, unless there's some evidence against him.
Seems as if the evidence has ran out based on the arrest.
Unless there's some evidence that was an edited image or the girl was actually over the legal age of consent, then yeah, Wander Franco, he is done. But yeah, you just got to feel bad for Rays fans and Rays front office members in this situation.
And you wonder what's going to happen to that money. I'm assuming it's fully guaranteed, and Wander will receive it. But yeah, just really a franchise-altering move. And in Tampa Bay, they're stuck at Tropicana Field right now. It's not a great situation, and they're entering this 2024 year perhaps expected to take a step back now that they've lost Tyler Glasnow. And they've lost other guys as well, like Manuel Margot. You know, their starting rotation is expected to be pretty weak. Shane McClanahan out for the whole season. So,
yeah, I mean, what I have to say about that, sorry to cut you off. I don't want to get off the topic.
No, you're good.
What I want to say is I think we doubted the Rays last year, even though they had a better team going into the season. The Rays are still going to find a way to make the playoffs. They always have a good farm system. They still have a top 5 farm system in baseball. And, you know, it's just a recurring cycle of them trading away players like Tyler Glasnow, who only have 1 or 2 years of team control left. But then unlike the Marlins who do that, they get good prospects in return, and they have a recurring farm system and a group of developers and drafters who consistently bring in a group of players so that when players like Tyler Glasnow, just for one example, or Shane McClanahan, both graduate from the farm system, they still have an elite farm system, unlike the Marlins who messed up their farm system. I'm a Marlins fan. I'm just using them as an example. Marlins had an elite farm system, then they stopped drafting well. Everyone graduated. Now they have a bottom 10 farm system in the league when they had a top 6 or 7 organization in all of Major League Baseball back in just 2 years ago.
All right, well, final words before kickoff here, Ryan, as Alabama will receive the ball in the second half, down by 3. What do you think is going to happen here in the final 30 minutes?
Yeah, I think we'll see both of these teams change their play style just a little bit. I think we'll see definitely a lot more scoring in the second half now that both of these QBs are getting settled in. And yeah, I'm just expecting a really good game. Jalen Milroe, just wanted to point this out. He has only thrown eight passes for 5 completions so far, whereas McCarthy has 14 attempts for 9 completions. So yeah, we should see a lot more Milroe passing, and let's see if Milroe can get settled in here, because McCarthy definitely having the better performance, even though he almost has a pick. He has 14 passing attempts, 9 completions, 115 yards compared to Milroe's 53 yards. And he also has 2 passing touchdowns, but a lot of those would be credited to his receivers as well. The Michigan receivers are playing pretty solid in this game.
All right, that will do it for the first half here. The halftime show, excuse me. We'll be right back right after this. Samuel Levine and I back on the call. Thanks for joining us, Ryan.
Thank you.
Kate Williams' creativity launches the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Isaiah Bond on a 4th and a mile. From the pocket, spins free, trying to mirror Kate Williams' creativity, launches the end zone.
We are
Dad?
back here. Oh, sorry. We're back here. Almost ready as the Alabama band performs at midfield. One of the centerpiece traditions of the Rose Bowl is to have the marching band and the cheer squad out there. Called the $1 Million Band, directed by Kenneth Ozello. I know that I'm supposed to commentate sports on this channel, but thought it'd be worth mentioning. I kind of thought that the game was coming back. But we're gonna take another break here. Sorry about that.
Hold on.
Never mind. Samuel is actually he's
Okay,
back.
I'm sorry about that. That was a mistiming. Yeah.
All right, so Samuel here. I got Ryan's analyst, but I never got yours. So what would you like to say about this half?
We've had some very big backstage difficulties on. I haven't really had much time to think about it, but it's been a very good half of football. Don't let that take it away from us.
Sorry, I'm kind of occupied by something right now, but
there was someone in the comments that was doing something very inappropriate. We apologize for our difficulties, but we're back now. As soon as the million
I'm being honest here. I have a lot of confidence in this Alabama football team. In this second
I
half.
think they're gonna start coming out of the second half, guns blazing. I think Alabama, by the time this third quarter ends, they're gonna have a lead.
So maybe they'll run the football more. I mean, I think that's really what I think of first, at least. But only time will tell. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Yeah.
And then it'll be time for the second half. I'm really excited for this. So we'll be right back. Kind of.
Here we stand, both of our hearts broken in two. Sleepless nights, losing ground, unreachable. You.
It's caught! Touchdown, Alabama! Isaiah Bond on a 4th and a mile.
From the pocket, spins free, trying to mirror Kate Williams' creativity, launches the end zone, caught!
One second, Samuel.
We're coming back now. Yeah, sorry. There's been some major technical difficulties on the stream, guys. We are so sorry. But we're just going to try and pay attention. Hopefully we will get through without distractions.
All right, sorry about that. A little bit
Yeah.
of
We are so sorry, guys. Yeah, we really did not expect this. We had to slip up backstage, and then one thing led to another, I guess.
this halftime's been longer than normal. I will say
Yeah,
that.
probably because of the bands.
So I hope that it's not like this during the Washington Texas game because I'm not really trying to stay up till midnight. But
Yeah.
I think I may have to.
Here we go. Still no.
Yeah, I mean we have a nice little thing here with some commercials on the real ESPN stream, but I think that the stream may end up passing the 4-hour mark. I'm gonna be honest.
We already no. Because it's about to kick off.
There's not gonna be any time in between games. I am gonna say that.
Yeah, you're probably in a bad situation here.
I mean, I'm hoping that I can even end the stream and start the next one with a 2-minute countdown. I also have to eat dinner too. I mean, I'm still a human being, guys, so
Do you want me to help?
it could be an ugly transition, but we'll get through it. I'm not
Yeah, I don't
disadvising.
want your voice to get hurt.
No, with my voice now. I'm not disadvising anyone to not watch our streams because obviously that's the number one priority here is finally we have some on-field footage.
Do you believe in miracles? Because I do.
So here we are now. Michigan, they kick it off. Haven't had the best of special teams days. They had the PAT.
Yeah,
And
clearly not. If anything shows you
the
special
muffed
teams
punt.
matters, it's this.
Here we go. It's up the middle, and Alabama going to return this one again. The last time they did, it was down at the 15. This time
Yeah.
it'll be down at the 14-yard line. So,
You're ahead now of your computer.
oh, really? What happened?
Something.
God dang it. Things just keep getting worse out here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to have to pause this TV for a second. All right, I think I'm back synced up again. Or for the most part. I'm a little behind. Okay, now we're good.
Okay,
Here we are.
good.
1st and 10. At the 14. Oh, shoot. And its pass is caught for 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 8.
What is that?
Second and 8 now. So, first play unproductive. Ryan was saying that he's pretty confident in Alabama that this is a game that they should be winning right now. I feel like that's kind of interesting because they should be down by 4, but let's see if they can catch a break here. Handoff up the middle, and it'll be a 1st down for Alabama. But it comes from a secondary source right there, Samuel. Instead,
Yeah.
it's from the 4th-string running back, Justice Haynes.
I don't think it's 4th string anymore, at least for this game. Justice Haynes right there, the true freshman.
Here we are on 1st and 10 here. Milrow steps back, looking. He's out of space, going to have to get this one out of bounds, and he does. So here we go. I mean, I feel like the offensive line hasn't really been Bama-esque tonight, Samuel. You can add on to that, but
I mean, if there's some talent on the O line, it's definitely disappeared this game. We know that much.
Here we go. 2nd and 10.
Someone just dropped their phone.
Wasn't me. Here we go. Handoff. The Alabama sticking with Haynes here, surprisingly, but he is breaking out here. Is this the next great Alabama running back? Here we go. 1st and 10. Milrow. Pass is caught by Bond. We haven't seen much of him, but he goes for about 9 or so. Seems as if things are finally starting to click here for the Crimson Tide, Samuel.
Yeah, I mean, the play calls are getting better. The way they execute these plays are getting better. They're cruising right now. Must have did a little curl route here.
Handoff. This time it's to the guy McLennan, and he breaks out on the outside for a 1st down and more. The Crimson Tide are now in Michigan territory. It's a 1st down.
There we
and
go.
For the first 2.5 minutes here, I mean, they just keep stringing together great plays.
Sam, I kind of have the feeling that we might see Alabama run away with this.
They are currently down by 3 right now.
But, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the end of the quarter and they have 23.
I think they'll go 24 on them. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't think. I will say, though, the 3rd quarter has been Alabama's sweet spot, outscoring opponents 120-59. It's a bad snap. Milrow, he's downed. A loss of 10, 15 plus yards. And It's by McLaughlin, just unable to capitalize in the big moment right here. And it's, I mean, just a bad snap.
Wait, was it the right guard snap yet? Wait a
Bad.
minute.
No, it was McLaughlin. I mean,
Oh, it didn't look like that.
was just a muffed snap. And Milrow, I don't know why he
Long
went.
snappers day could not come soon enough, Sam.
I don't know why he went down on the football. It's now 2nd and 23.
I can't imagine how much Twitter is hating on these long snappers right now.
It's another one.
Snappers. Oh my
And
goodness.
Milrow's
That
down for -8.
I think that was more of Milrow.
You've got to be serious. Another bad snap. No, that was below his knees right there.
No, but he
Milrow-
should have caught it.
Look at this.
Oh yeah. Something's
I don't
weird
know.
with that snap.
I don't know what's going on right here. I mean, I know that he's been really good all season, so I'm almost like you may have to sub him out the game. I mean, it's like
All right, they're gonna have to pull an Isaiah Bond here. Let's see.
we know what happens when Michigan has third and long. I doubt it'll happen just based on the scenario. I think Samuel just totally commentators curse them. They're gonna hand the ball off now, and it's for a good gain, but that really doesn't even put a dent in the car, as it's now
It's
going
all
to
right,
be fourth
commentators
down.
close. They picked a different play.
It's now 4th down.
Okay, this is not the same kid. This is my friend. Just letting you know.
Um,
That's my friend, okay?
Okay.
What's up? He
Here
said
on
W3.
fourth-
It's not going to be
Here we
him.
are on 4th and 22. And that one is going to be caught at the 5. It is returned by Morgan. Spin move down at the 12. I feel like something that I feel like I don't see from punt returners much that I need to see more. What about letting the ball bounce in the end zone? Because then you get the ball at the 20-yard line. I mean, it's something that I do in Madden all the time. I guess it's just me.
Yeah. Wait, what'd you say? You let it bounce in the end zone, huh?
Yeah, because then you get a touchback.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, unless the ball has backspin on it, but we'll stay on here because I feel like I owe some more attention to this thing. Hopefully I'm pretty sure the next stream will go a lot better, but
Yes, we are so sorry for the technical difficulties, guys. But we're still having fun. This game's fun. See what Al. Wait. Oh, do I have to change the scoreboard? Sam, we're still on.
yeah,
We can stay
I
on.
know.
We can stay on.
I'll take a break.
We're
so.
still having to deal with these. No.
All right, we are back now. Sorry, a little bit of a quick commercial break right there. I just want to take a look at the ESPN win probability. This is something I do not do much.
Oh, you do it a lot.
I do. Okay.
You did.
When
Now
they
you
were
don't
at
do as much.
when they were at the Michigan 47 before those bad snaps, Michigan had a 55% chance to win the game. Now they have a 63% chance to win the game. So this just proves
Well,
to
that
my
number
guy,
will definitely go down.
proves to my guy Mr. Tepper why it is worth investing in an offensive line.
Uh-huh.
NFL playoffs are coming up soon too, Samuel. I mean, this is just really a magical time of year.
No other time like it.
What are your thoughts on the
That sounds like such an NPC comment.
Philadelphia Eagles not looking good before the playoffs?
Let's not talk about the Eagles.
Kansas City Chiefs not looking good before the playoffs. This could be a very weird playoff. I feel like it's the type of playoff the Browns would win. I don't know why.
No, it's the year of the underdog.
Get me on Flamin'
Give me
Hot
the
Take.
Detroit Lions, baby. If it's not the Eagles. If it's not the Eagles.
if it's Lions Browns in the Super Bowl, then I will have a doozy.
My prediction is going to be Lions Ravens.
I feel like the
No cap,
Panthers are.
that's my
I feel like
prediction.
the Panthers are becoming the 21st century Browns.
His name was literally the same person.
So second down.
Is that another one? Another whistle?
That was you, right? Was that me? I don't even know. Handoff to Edwards, only good for a couple.
I
And
think that might have been outside my house.
Michigan's second.
I might have been like in the street.
Michigan's second half offensive line's just not been working that well.
I don't know. I can hear way more things outside my house now. I don't know why. Yeah, 3rd and 8. We'll see what Michigan can do here.
3rd and 9. 47. Well, they're only 1 for
They
5
just
on third.
switched that then.
1 for 5 on third downs and like 47% on the season.
Why is it not downloading?
Here comes McCarthy in shotgun. Edwards as a blocking option. McCarthy rolls out to his right. He's on the near sideline. And what do we have to say, referee? It's going to be incomplete. McCarthy thought, Michigan sideline thought that Johnson may have had, let's get an alternative camera angle here. And
He's got control. No. Nah.
No, I want to
No
take another look
catch.
at this, Samuel. Look, there's the foot right there. For a split second. I think that this should be on-field reviewed. I'm being honest. Look at this right cut pause there. That foot is clearly in bounds.
You go with whatever's on the ruling. What was the ruling?
No, the ruling was incomplete, but I don't think it should be
I don't
incomplete.
know. That's not enough.
I mean, I know that you have your inner Ohio State right here. We're gonna have an official review here, I think. I mean, I just think it's that 1 foot right there. That was Johnson's first play. It is being reviewed. Okay, I don't know. Samuel, I doubt that this.
Yeah. I know there's going to be some people that are going to debate about that on Twitter or X. I don't think so, though.
We have a review. I mean, the fact that they just came out of this so quick makes me think that it should be a catch. Okay, indeed. First down, Wolverines. Calls reversed. That is a big momentum changer.
Wait. Oh, they said yes?
They said, I told you it was going to be overturned.
All right, you win.
Samuel, what kind of dish are you enjoying tonight?
Oh, it's just a banana.
Oh. I haven't had dinner yet, so I'm not one to laugh. All I've had today is a grilled cheese. Not the best of 2024 diets.
Oh, come on, man.
And a couple slices of pizza. It was pretty good.
Sam, you're turning into someone else. Come on now.
And gain of only about 3 or 4. Well, that's all. I mean, I haven't eaten breakfast for like a week. My sleep schedule's been really messed up by this holiday break.
Same here.
Maybe occasionally I'll get some brunch.
Oh, Orgy's back in there.
Yeah, McCarthy didn't really get off the field incredibly well. I'm not sure what the deal is there. He's coming in with some pre-existing injuries.
No,
Minor,
Orgy's not
obviously.
the backup QB. I think he's just like the running QB.
I think that this is the only reason why he was recruited.
He's a redshirt freshman. Oh,
Maybe
no
he
way.
throws it here. You
Oh,
got to throw the
throw
football.
it.
I was
excited for a second.
that was right in front of Harbaugh's face, and
No.
Harbaugh is furious after seeing that. That was right in front of his face.
Salmon's not coming back
Look,
in.
89. I mean, do you have this is an RPO right here, and he needs to throw the football.
I mean, he could have faded his receiver way
Third-
back if he wanted to.
3rd and 9 now, and like I said, I feel like these offensive performances have been very uncharacteristic. And yeah, Samuel, I told you they're not going to start scoring until the very end of the game. McCarthy drops back. I saw a bit of a holding penalty, so I'm not sure if they're going to call it. Morris fell
Where'd you
down
see it?
in front. If we
Either
get a
way,
replay-
no.
So McCarthy did switch
From
helmets.
Alabama, decline it.
McCarthy did have the grass blade. Yeah, right there. I feel like that was a hold. I feel like on number 83 on Alabama, he was held. Morris slipped. McCarthy did switch helmets. I only want to mention this because we saw those blades of grass stuck in his helmet. I feel like I would have kept it because that's good luck, but he opts not to. So good for him. Fair catch signals for at the 20 by Downs. And when we take the commercial, that's where we will start with Alabama.
Here we stand, the powerhouse broken in two. Sleepless nights, losing ground, unreachable. You.
That's caught! Touchdown, Alabama! Isaiah Bond on a 4th and a mile.
From the pocket, spins free, trying to mirror Kate Williams' creativity, launches the end zone, caught!
All right, we
Well-
are back now.
We are very sorry for what's been happening in this broadcast, but I'm pretty sure now we have it all cleared up. So we should be fine.
Which is mainly good for the second broadcast, especially.
Now I've been told that this person did not do anything, but we'll leave it at that. By this person told me he did not do anything. Apparently. But okay. We are very sorry. We're not going to be commenting on it anymore today. Just going to enjoy this football game.
Samuel, check your messages. I send you some stuff. But
Yeah.
here we go now. Rose Bowl. Alabama first down at the 21, their own. Handoff up the middle to McClellan, only for a gain of 3. So ever since that big run, I mean, he did have an okay run the last drive, but hadn't really delivered a lot in the run game. So that's been an issue. Ryan mentioned it at halftime, and it still stood correct till now, which is that Milrose's pass game has been very shaky.
Yeah. So here we go. All right, not bad for McClellan there on that run. They're centering in on McLaughlin again.
Yeah, I mean, the snaps have been a little Jason Kelsey-esque today.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts has to get in that athletic stance.
I think Milrose got to start doing that. I mean, from Bama QB to Bama QB, man.
Well, at least Kelsey's consistent with how he snaps it.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen snap issues from Alabama besides that one time against.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
gonna drop down again.
It's not a great pass.
Might.
And Jalen Milroe looking like
He's
the one
starting
that
to
we
look
saw.
down for Alabama, Sam.
Jalen
It really is.
Milrose looks like the one that we saw the first 3 weeks of the season.
Yeah.
That was benched in South Florida.
I think they just don't let him sling it again. They're not getting anywhere with their current strategy. I forgot to put Alabama back on the ball. It's fine, though.
Oh.
Whoa.
This punt could roll, and they get it the 11.
All right. If Alabama gets a sack here, though, the tide turns.
I think that I can't say anything.
There?
I can't say anything better than that, so that'll send us to the break.
Spins free, trying to mirror Kate Williams' creativity. Launches the end zone.
I don't have Samuel with me on the stage, so I'm just gonna resume roles solo, if you will. And Michigan, they're in a better spot than I thought that they were going to be right now. I'm going to be honest about that. But here we are now on 1st and 10. McCarthy steps back, throws it up the middle, and it had a chance at 2 guys, but it lands in the hands of none. And that'll be 2nd down now. Great coverage by the Alabama secondary right there. I think they got a hand on this one. The D-line did. No, it was just... It really The funny thing about this is the route that Roman Wilson was running, this ball almost fit his route better. But now it'll be second down. And, I mean, if you're Michigan, you're pretty much in the throw-up zone right now. This is not a great place to be offensively. You really just want to get the ball out of here. Some motion. They hand it off to Edwards and nothing doing. He only get a yard. And you got to play this 3rd down and 9 very conservative here. I think Michigan wants a penalty, but they're clearly not going to get one. And almost an entirely new group out for the Wolverines. As I get Samuel back here. Sorry.
All right, my apologies. All right, I'm back. You might want to check, Sam.
Check what? Oh, I got it.
Yeah. All right. Can you hear the background? Can you hear my dad talking in the background or no?
Sort of, not really.
Okay. As long as you can't hear it clearly.
So it'll be 4th and 8 now for the Wolverines.
Why is the G capitalized in the Michigan helmet?
Yeah, I've been trying to figure that out all
What?
day. I don't know. I've been trying to figure that out.
Alabama will get the ball back here. No way they fake punt.
Deep punt and out of bounds at around the 46. So good field position for the Crimson
That's a
Tide.
pretty good punt, though, from your own end zone, getting in the opponent's
Yeah, but
territory.
still good field position, mainly rewarded by that first punt. So battle of the punters, Alabama kind of winning this so far. And we'll take a
That
break.
was Michigan's punt. But yeah. We'll be right back.
Feels like that is a fitting way to send us to where we are now. We look at some of these banners here, Samuel.
Yep.
Pac-12 banner may not really be in the Rose Bowl for much longer.
Yeah, I might want to get that out of there.
I mean, technically, it will be a 2-team conference till 2025, but
Really?
yeah. Keeper, Milrow. He's going to take advantage. An explosive read option for 9. Jalen Milrow, he's always been just short of the first down mark on these QB runs, which is why I think it's a great idea to start doing them early on in the drive.
Mm-hmm.
And this really fooled half the Michigan defense. Hard to tell if they're running a man or a zone right there, but
1 second, my bad.
here we go now, 2nd and 1.
I'm doing Apple now.
Now in Wolverine territory. Handoff to the
Oh.
freshman. He's been making a lot of plays today. I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't research this guy, okay? I did not research Justice Haynes, but
I don't think the broadcasters did.
clearly I should have, because he has been. And there's McClellan on the bench. He's not in the medical tent or anything. I
Let
mean,
him go.
I know that Saban's known for mid-college football playoff depth chart changes, you know, with 2 on Jalen Hurts at least, but here we go now, 1st and 10.
Right, this is
action.
a full screen.
This is what Samuel
Oh,
wanted them to call,
yeah.
which is a shot. It's now going to turn into a QB run, and for the 2nd straight first down play, it's a QB run by Milrow. This time, it'll move the chains, and you can really start to feel the momentum changing tides right here. Stole that one from my buddy
Okay,
Samuel.
copycat.
Stole that one from my buddy Samuel Levine. But
Yeah, where is he right now? I wonder.
here we are now, 1st and 10, knocking on the door of the red zone. Once again, it's to Haynes.
Quite
This time,
bored.
it's
I'm
only
rooting for this guy, man.
it's only for 2 to 3. I know. I kind of am too. I don't know why.
Let's go, Stefan. Come on.
I'm kind of hoping that he can maybe establish a role. Maybe
I want to see him break
I'm being
out for a
honest,
big touchdown.
I
That would
think-
be that would be an undoubtedly amazing moment. Oh, McClellan.
I think that we see maybe he's the starting running back next year as a sophomore for Alabama. I mean, I don't know the recruiting class that they have coming in.
Well, what year's McClellan?
McClellan's a senior
He looks good though.
who's
Still.
being but I don't think that helps his draft stock being benched for a freshman.
I don't think he was benched. I think it's just a backup, and he's doing well.
Well, that's kind of tomato, but McClellan is back in the game now, and there's wide open on the right side. Let's see if Milrow goes
Well,
there.
he-
No,
well-
he sticks it near side, and it's to Isaiah Bond for the first down. This is the most dynamic drive we have seen Alabama put together all
Yeah.
day. Considering that their one
Like-
touchdown came, their one touchdown came
It's just like this
obviously like.
Pound the ground, move the chains offense that they're running around right now. I like it.
Mhm. 1st and 10 for the Tide.
I mean, when your team's not doing that well, Nick Saban knows as well as anyone. Just stick to what will get the first down.
We asked for a yards total stat. I'll get to that in a second. Sorry.
Yards.
220
2.
Michigan,
AI.
220 Michigan, 168 Alabama right now.
There we go.
Read option. Milrow is pointed in direction, and that may be yard 169 right there on the keeper. Gain of 1. I don't know why, Mike. 1 second. I'm experiencing. I gotta plug in my MacBook here. That's what that noise was. All right. Sorry, had to make sure this thing doesn't die before the last stream of the day.
What's it at right now?
We're currently at 65. Doing well.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Well, it's while charging though, so I mean, if it's without that, I'd be in the bottom 20 right now. But
How long has it been charging?
the entire stream.
What was it at the?
Well, no, I think I unplugged it. It was at 100 at the start.
Okay, when did you unplug it?
I think in the middle of the first quarter, maybe as fall starting
Oh,
out.
that's not bad then. That's not bad.
Fall starting out. Actually, no, I think it was right before halftime. But halftime was pretty long in this game, so that's kind of hard to measure. Fall start in Alabama, I didn't really do a good job describing that, but
Yeah, I think that was the left tackle or the left guard.
Saban's not buying it, whoever it
We're
was.
just having fun here. It's the Rose Bowl. Come on.
2nd and
Dude, why is the
15,
clock running?
and that will send us.
Was the center? The center was the only one that knew that they were about to enter the fourth quarter, I'm pretty sure. Well, here we are, though.
Entered the fourth. No points scored at all in the third quarter.
I
Let's see
feel
what
like
happens.
2024 is just going to be a year of major comedy in sports.
Both these
The
teams'
craziest,
seasons,
stupid things happening.
both these team seasons come down to the final 15 minutes. Let's see what happens. We'll be right back after this.
Here we stand, both of our hearts broken in two. Sleepless nights, losing ground, unreachable. You.
That's caught! Touchdown, Alabama! Isaiah Bond on a 4th and a mile.
From the pocket, spins free, trying to mirror Kate Williams' creativity, launches the end zone, caught!
Sorry about that. We almost had a crisis.
Dude, just tell me to change it on the stream. It was there. You could have done it.
I feel like telling you on stream is a little embarrassing, you know. McClellan is going that. No, it's a keeper. Milrow up the middle. He's inside the 5.
Oh, wow.
First and goal for the Crimson Tide. I mean, I'm not sure. That was the cameraman's fault because that absolutely fooled me.
All
It
right,
was
let's
a
go.
fake, and Milrow's father is hyped up. It was a fake to the near
This is gonna
side
be-
and a keeper up the middle. Great blocking. I haven't said that as much as I thought I would today, but great blocking by Alabama.
Here
And
we go.
not sure what this play has in hold. It's a
McClellan. Tutty.
run for McClellan. His second touchdown of the game. Roll Tide, roll. They've taken the lead.
Oh, how the tide has changed to high tide. That was terrible. But
The
There
first
we go.
Alabama fight song appearance of this stream comes in the fourth quarter.
very rare. Hard to come by. I'll get the touchdown, Bama. No, no, no. There we go. And Sam. Oh, how does this missed extra point matter now?
Matters a lot, Samuel, because now
Easy touchdown for McClellan.
it's 17-10. I want to go back to this read option play here, so I'm going to
No,
stop.
17-13.
17-13. You can change that.
Yeah,
I want to go back to this read option right here by Milrow.
yeah, what a play.
I thought he would get in based on how well he did. And then unfortunately our freshman didn't get to score the touchdown, but
McClellan, all right, we got to root for McClellan, man. Like
I know the downfall of
he looks like
McClellan.
a very underappreciated running back.
So far the battle of the number 2s has gone to McClellan with
Exactly.
2 touchdowns to Corum's 1.
Yeah, Corum's had a very down game.
Well, Michigan kind of has offensively, but now that missed PAT is really going to be something they're talking about.
Yeah, special teams.
14:30 to go,
better.
but this almost feels like what happened to Michigan against TCU last year.
There we go. So here come the Wolverines. Probably only to have 2-3 more chances here, Sam.
Here we go, 1st and 10. The first deficit in the second half all year for Michigan. It's really surprising saying that. But this is a team I didn't think that they would make it by Ohio State. College Game Day said that they wouldn't make it by Iowa. I'm not sure where that came from, but they've been doubted all year. McCarthy hands it off. It's Corum. It's a gain of 1 yard.
Corum, man. Disappointing.
So, Samuel trying to build some. Samuel has a good case here. With Corum kind of not playing well today. Honestly, I don't know why. I kind of wish this was the late game.
Nah.
I know you don't because
I wish I was broadcasting Washington, Texas.
Play action. Oh,
this
this could be something. McCarthy hit as he threw. It's incomplete.
The Rose Bowl's always early, though.
Play action once again. It doesn't matter what it is. Michigan's having to get a little more creative than they should to free up time and to free up openness for J.J. McCarthy in this pass game.
Yeah,
just a contested play. That's a blown block right there. It's like, if there's no easy option, this is everyone's fault. This is not one player's fault.
Fire everyone.
We do have an open screen pass. Does a loss here solidify Harbaugh to the NFL? I don't know.
No.
McCarthy dropped by Edwards, and Alabama's sideline is hyped after that. A 3-and-out to Michigan, and you can really start to feel this win for Alabama coming together in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
what was my prediction again? My prediction's going to be right, because hear me out. Alabama's going to score a touchdown, right? Boom. There's their 24. They're parked. Michigan's going to score a touchdown, but they're going to go for 2 to try to make it a 3-point game.
Oh.
And it's going to be no good.
You might have some there.
Tommy Doman, he's punting out for the Wolverines. He has been the less of the 2 notable punters in this game because he has not gotten injured. This one going to bounce and almost.
Wait, hold on a minute.
Michigan almost catches a break right there. It hit off the foot of Alabama, but they're unable to corral the football, and Downs with a perhaps game-saving play. Milrow going to get the ball back with 13:30 after this.
fourth and a mile.
Spins free, trying to mirror Kate Williams' creativity, launches the end zone, caught!
I apologize for what's happening. I'm going to be taking over as a one-man broadcast for now. Here we go. Alabama up 4 at their own 33. Milrose, shotgun snap. The play action to Haynes. Now here's the throw. Got it on the right sideline. He's got his man. That is number 6. Kobe Prentice, the sophomore non-redshirt. Sorry, guys. Sam has to step out for a little bit. Yeah, some good punts this game. No doubt about it, CJ. So, 13 minutes left in the fourth quarter now. 40 at the own 46 here's Alabama. 2 in the backfield for Milroe. It's going to be a read option. Milroe looking to escape. He lost the football. Michigan has it. The Michigan Wolverines have recovered. Oh my goodness. It's Josh Wallace, the transfer senior. Do you believe it? This game may have just started the beginning of what might be an all-time game. In this fourth quarter already, we've had an Alabama go-ahead touchdown. Michigan goes 3 and out and gets a fumble recovery. Josh Wallace got the recovery. Who it might have been the graduate Quentin Johnson that forced a fumble. Here's a quick pass. Roman Wilson is wide open on the left side. He's down at the 31. Roman Wilson wide open. Next play. Now a screen pass. Johnson only gets 1. Here we go. So Michigan, Milroe calling somebody, probably the offensive coordinator right now, just to discuss what just happened. It was forced by Quentin Johnston, the graduate. So both a graduate forced the fumble, a senior transfer recovered it for Michigan. A flea flicker, McCarthy dropped it. He has to just take a knee. He has to just sit on the ball now. So that makes it very interesting. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Corum tried the flea flicker back. It was a bit short though for McCarthy. Here we go. 3rd and 17. Michigan probably just outside field goal range. They need at least probably 5. McCarthy, screen pass. That's what they'll do. And they will get enough, probably about 7 there. That's Samaj Morgan dropping the punt earlier. And now Michigan will attempt the field goal here. Set them up nicely on the screen pass. Best you could do. Not good game for special teams, especially with Michigan. Here's James Turner. A 50-yard long field goal. Made his last 13 attempts. He's 16 for 18 on the year. 49 yards this one is. One short of his longest field goal. It is no good. Wide left. And Michigan stays down by more than a field goal. That would have tied it if they made the extra point earlier. That was not Turner's fault, but this one you can't really blame him. That's one short of his longest field goal, and he puts it wide left. And what could have been 17-17 is 17-13. Wow. All right, we're going to be right back on the Carolina Cast after this. What a game we have here.
Spins free, trying to mirror Kate Williams' creativity. Launches the end zone. Caught!
We're back. I didn't really get to look at the last series as much. I mean, I'm just watching this really for the first time now with the messed up flea flicker. And then special teams struggles continue. I mean, it's not. When I was gone, there was a fumble and a missed kick, so not really the best of scenarios, but I'm going to take over on this for now as Alabama now has the football and McClellan runs it. There are 10 minutes left, so.
Leave the stream. Hey, man,
What were you saying?
when you're not on, some crazy things are happening.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
second and 6 here, and nothing yet. Just letting the play clock tick. It makes sense. Alabama trying to run out the clock as much as they possibly can here. It hasn't been easy for either of these teams today. McClellan to the left. He thinks he has a first down. Now he does. He's still not down as I speak. He's now down inside of the Michigan 50-yard line. That looked like it was going to go downhill for a second. But, I mean, Samuel, for all the crap that we've given about McClellan today, he's close to 100 yards on the ground with 2 touchdowns.
I think it's more you. I've got pretty positive.
I was the person who said at the very beginning of the game that he was going to be the focus player today. So, look, man, I know how to scout my Alabama running backs, man, whether it was with Jahmyr Gibbs and that fantasy football trade.
Okay, we're going to stop right there.
Here we are now. I still can't wrap my head around the fact that there's another great game after this. I mean, this is just too much at once almost. Milrow screen pass to Burton. Maybe 2 or no. It'll be second and 7 now. 8:30 to go.
Right, done. Here we go.
In the backfield is Williams as
Oh,
Milrow
I'm
takes
sorry.
off himself.
I don't have Bama up.
Oh, whoa, that's fine. That's fine. I didn't even notice that.
See? Nah, but I got it up now. Next thing you know, they're going to score. What is that?
3rd and 3.
This is not an ASMR stream, Sam.
That's you, not me.
That's you.
Dude, I literally don't hear anything right now. I'm not even joking. I only hear
And
what's
it's
happening.
you.
For me, it sounds like someone on the phone is talking in your background.
That's true.
Look, I mean, you heard the whistle, which I didn't even hear, so maybe you're right.
No, it sounded like you were scratching something.
Oh, I think I was scratching my head. Like,
No. Oh, it might have been that.
flag? What do we got here?
It might have been the wire on your headphones.
Oh, yeah, the wire's kind of messed up. It sometimes makes me sound like a robot.
Okay.
Illegal substitution, Crimson Tide.
Oh, that has been a topic the past couple of days. All right.
A rookie mistake for a veteran head coach.
Now the head coach is out here making mistakes? What is this?
First and 15. Milrow. Play action to Burton. And he's down at the line of scrimmage.
If you're Alabama, you just want to set yourselves up for a field goal here.
6:50 to go here in the 4th quarter. Field goal
Alabama
would give them the
scores
touchdown lead. Based on the first kick, Samuel, I think they're already in record field goal range, but...
Yeah, but, all right. If Alabama kicks a field goal, what could it have been then? Oh, no, it could have been that Michigan could tie with a
Well,
field
it
goal.
just...
Now they have to tie with a touchdown.
I just don't want it to happen because it means my prediction's messed up. So I kind of want an Alabama touchdown here.
Oh, yeah, you need it. Oh, yeah, you do.
They can't score 4 points, I think. Milrow, shovel pass, sort of not really, more of just a check down.
I need Alabama
To
touchdown
Dupree.
and 2-pointer. And then
What was your
Alabama.
prediction? What were you?
33-27. Michigan score could happen.
You need overtime for that to happen, I think.
Oh yeah, I actually open for overtime then.
If this game's tied up at 23 apiece, then you have a chance. Actually, no, never mind.
No, 27.
You need a
No,
lot,
because that's
dude.
possible. Because it's Michigan. It's Michigan 14, Alabama 10. Oh no, that can't happen. We got 6 minutes left.
Two safety look for the Wolverines with Alabama and shotgun. Milrow running out of time, and he will hit the deck. Maybe out of field goal range now. Very interesting to see what the Crimson Tide do on this 4th down. Saban took a look at Reichard, but I don't know if he's going to stick with him.
Probably, I'd say. Well, it's like 53 yards.
This is it. 52. This would be a career record. Reichard. Oh my god, it curved back in. I thought it was wide right. Will Reichard.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Well, for Michigan here, field goal range is not an end zone.
I mean, wow.
It
What a
could've been.
kick. We'll stay on here because I feel like we have a lot to debrief. We have
Someone did honors language arts.
CJ Williams in. Oh, that's in your honors. I was thinking that we may have a Caleb Williams relation, but
Oh, come on, bro.
I'm just playing.
That's crazy.
Samuel, update. I still have not eaten my let's just say the Tum Tum's getting pretty hungry right now. Thankfully, there haven't been many fast food commercials this game. Maybe that's the only part.
Someone's gotta hook you up in the middle of the games.
Dude, if there's a Wendy's commercial or like a freaking anything, like I'm not even trying to sound like someone who eats a lot of food. That's just like how hungry I am.
All right, Sam. We've got. Do you think Michigan takes us down to like the final seconds here? It might. They might.
How much time we got on the game clock? Like 4:41.
This might
It
be
depends how long.
If they go 3 and out and they punt,
if you go 3 and out, are you going for it or are you punting though?
No, like first 3 plays, no.
Yeah, I'm saying if they go 3 and out, it's 4th down. Are you punting?
Yes.
Okay.
I am punting.
See, I'm not even sure if you do that. I think it depends on the yardage, but
we'll see.
God, Texas Washington tonight too. It's just like I feel like Texas Washington's gonna be a blowout. I don't know why.
You might actually get. No, you can't get it anymore.
No, I'm out.
Can.
Unless there is a field goal. I can have 2 safeties, like 2 like off-rip safeties, or
I could still get it
a field goal and a 1-point safety. Samuel, what was your 33? So, see, I feel like you need the game to be tied at 23 going into overtime.
No, it can't be 23.
Dude, I don't know how. It needs to be tied at 20 then.
Oh yeah, 20. Yeah, wait, no, that works. All right. No, because yeah, that works.
Oh yeah, it does because. Wait, you said 28-33?
I said 33-27.
Oh, that works. That works because
that could happen.
Michigan gets a touchdown.
That's got to be the best shot, right?
Michigan gets a touchdown. Alabama gets a touchdown.
Wait, do you want to check Chris's prediction?
Alabama gets a touchdown, but then would miss. I don't think Chris made one.
No, he did. In Substack.
Really? Oh, shoot. Let me hop on.
I know he said 48-42 Texas tonight. I said 40.
He said, dude, he said something really low. I'm not even joking.
What?
27-23. Ooh.
Wait, who?
Chris, 27-23.
27-23 who?
Bama.
I don't know.
I don't think Michigan's scoring the rest of this game, dude.
He's got to go to overtime for that to happen.
I was trash talking the over/under line, but even the over/under line was a stretch.
Because here's what would have to happen for Chris to win. It can't go to overtime because if like Michigan gets 3 and Bama scores, there's not going to be an extra point.
Well, here's how I think that you get your prediction.
I think I actually have the best shot.
You need it to be tied at 20 going into overtime, which is just Michigan scoring a touchdown. That's easy. You need Michigan to win the coin toss in overtime. I mean, no, you need
I don't need
Michigan.
anyone to win.
You
I
need
just need both teams to score.
Well, no, no,
I need-
because actually,
no,
logically, Samuel, you need Michigan to get the ball first because like overtime goes like snake draft, right? So you would have both teams score a touchdown and extra point in the first overtime, right?
Oh yeah.
Then you're 27-27. It would be Alabama's ball
Wait, I
again.
don't 1,000% need Michigan because
Yes, you do, because Michigan could settle for a field goal.
Michigan could miss that field goal if they go 3 and out.
You don't miss field goals in overtime. You start at the 25. I'm just saying,
Alabama's D-line has been very good, Sam.
yeah, both teams have. Maybe it's just because the O-line's been kind of bad. But
All right, we'll see. I think I do have the
as
best.
McCarthy,
You're
how
going.
would you compare McCarthy today
What
to how
did
he was
Marcus
against
say?
to how
What
he
did
was
Marcus
against
say?
Ohio State?
What did Marcus say to him?
He said like something really high scoring and then
He
something
might
really.
he might have something.
No, he had like a 30. He had like a 43-38, dude. His and then he made a 14 to 9. His predictions were all over.
Here we go.
Oh my god, I almost just X'd out of the stream tab on accident.
Yeah, it's happened to me before.
That must be so awful.
If that happened.
Imagine if you're streaming alone and then that happens and then you get logged out of the account. I mean, that's tragic.
What about? Oh, I remember when that happened once.
Did that happen in the
when
four
Ryan
corners?
had the account originally.
In the four corners era, I
when Ryan
remember.
originally had the account.
Yeah.
I was like streaming the end of the game, like that year with like all the crazy divisional round games.
Oh yeah.
I was broadcasting the end of the game for like 1 minute off of Declan's phone because Ryan wasn't there. We needed Ryan to come and let us back in.
Oh my god, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny.
It wasn't. No, that was like with.
So
like,
let's do some math here. Michigan's lost a total of 11 points on special teams. Think about that for a second.
4 points?
11 points because of the muffed punt.
No.
That cost them 1 touchdown.
All right, you can't take that in the.
So
matter.
think about the fact that now. Think about the fact that it should be 24-20.
If that is not punted, it's gonna be in like the game would be in completely different hands.
Well, no, I'm saying if the dude just didn't fumble it, if he just returned
if
it
he didn't
normally.
fumble, it's in like the game is completely different.
I know. I think Michigan's winning right now by a score of like 17-13 right now. Second and 5. Got to get the snap off.
Here we go.
Handoff. Corum to his left. Tried to hit a juke move, and it's now third.
This
Samuel,
this is not how you want to go out as a college football player.
Dude, this is 4-down territory, Samuel. God, why is the
no, they haven't wasted a timeout. If McCarthy gets sacked, they are gonna punt.
Well, yeah, I'm saying, but if it's 4th and 2, I'd go for it. I don't like the idea of chewing clock, though. I feel like that just gives you less time to get the ball back if you lose.
They just gotta get that first down here. Come on.
I don't know why, Samuel. I know that I'm not allowed to say this, but I smell an interception right here.
Maybe. It's a high pressure moment.
Oh.
You almost had it too.
The ball is tipped at the D-line, dude.
Go for it, Michigan. Come on.
I thought I was him for a second. I think you have to.
You almost had that.
Well, Samuel, I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't. And I don't even know if this defense graphic is from this season.
You just told me we should. You just told me they should.
Oh, wow, they're going for it. Oh, my God.
ESPN.
Okay, bro. Who's going for this
on?
Who's going for this on 4th and 10?
Here we
That's
go.
what the ESPN analytics say. They say
It's a
4th and
game.
10 or less, go for it. The entire
No,
Alabama
it's not
sideline is
game
on their
though.
feet.
It's not even
4th
game.
and 2 in the shotgun. Corum to his right. Well, how will Michigan go out if they
No,
do?
they pass
They
him the
won't
ball.
because it's
He's
Corum.
wide open.
To his right, he's wide open. Blake Corum past the 40-yard line to the 30. Flags fly in at the 35.
Oh, if this is on Michigan, oh my goodness.
There were 2
Not-
flags, which either means that there are 2 penalties that offset or both officials agree on the same penalty. Let's see. This is a pretty... the refs are going to the huddle. He's not just off-rip making the decision.
Let's see.
3:10 to
Call
go
timeout
here.
on someone. Oh, the clock will stop.
The clock stops. I think it's
No, it's not inside 2 minutes, and he got out of bounds anyways. Oh, Roman Wilson might have done something. Holding on Roman Wilson.
No. Block in the back on Roman Wilson. So, it's Michigan football. That's all we know. So they get another chance here. See, Samuel, the flag wasn't thrown until they got to the
What was this
35.
play?
The flag was not thrown until they got to the 35 at Alabama, which means that I think that the play semi-stands. I'm assuming they're probably at like the 50 now or something.
Where's
I
the
don't really
ball?
know.
Wait, where
It's
is it?
right there at the 40. Watch this.
You can't do that, yeah. You knew something was up.
It's not been a pleasant day for Roman Wilson today. So yep,
okay.
I that was a public.
At
jest.
least he didn't lose his team the championship. Even as
Well,
an Ohio State fan, I would feel good.
I'd knock on wood on that one if I were Michigan fans. McCarthy gonna keep it, and it'll get the first down and more. They get the ball to about the spot that they would have had it.
I have to say, I'm very proud of myself that I haven't been as biased as I thought I would be this game.
Oh, I thought that it was going to be awful. I was hoping that Alabama would win by a lot so that the final 3 minutes was just you ranting
I'm still
about...
rooting for the tie.
Dude, I'm not rooting for anyone. Okay, here's the thing. There's only one national championship matchup, Samuel, that can be bad. Do you want to know what it is?
What?
Alabama versus Washington.
No, I think that would be the best.
That would be Georgia TCU 2.0.
No.
If Alabama wins, Texas...
Sam, Washington is better than you think.
If Alabama wins, Texas needs to win. Like, I'll root for
Washington
Texas.
is way better than you think.
1st and 10. Handoff. Play action. My bad. McCarthy. It's tipped by the defender, but still caught by Roman Wilson. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. 1st and goal for the Wolverines. This is looking a lot more doable now for Samuel's prediction.
Let's go. We still have a lot of steps.
This pass was tipped right here. Can I see who got a finger on this?
Pause.
Downs down to him at the 6.
All right, Sam. It's going to be the reception now. Watch.
That was maybe the worst moment in stream history.
If he throws a pick.
Why are you acting like you've already seen it? There's 144.
No, I haven't.
There's 144 left.
Is he taking a timeout?
Dude, I don't know what's happening. All I know is that McCarthy, this pass got tipped by Lawson, who has been Lawson's been a very interesting player.
This would have been a pick if Roman will.
No, it would have been a dot. It would have been right at the chest. Because like look at those. Oh shoot. It would have been incomplete, I think. I don't think Roman Wilson would have caught it. Let's take another look here. I don't know why we're hyper-analyzing this on ESPN like it's some kind of review, but...
Sam, can you check the chat?
Which chat? The clock moved to 145 instead of 144. I think that's all that happened.
Here we go.
1st and goal. Corum stuffed.
Corum stuff. Here we go. I mean, Corum still has not been that good. All right, we gotta focus up.
1:34, and we have a second timeout by Alabama.
Yeah.
They're trying to stop the clock.
I have a feeling this might overlap. Nah, they're gonna delay kickoff. What am I thinking? Here we go.
So, Samuel, I just want to ask you an honest question. If Michigan's, and I know that you're going to say no because it influences your prediction, but if Michigan scores here, will they go for 2?
No. No.
No,
I
but
don't
like
care about
actually
the
just
prediction. They would not go for 2. No, like not just for the prediction. I actually hope there's overtime. That would make this game so fun.
yeah, but then I wouldn't have time to eat food. Pitch,
Oh,
catch,
easy.
touchdown, Roman Wilson.
Nice play by
Wowzer.
Michigan.
Maybe the best play of the
okay.
day, besides the one flea flicker. And Roman Wilson, Mr.
You ruined
End
that
Zone.
entire touchdown.
Roman
cover.
Wilson finds the end zone in pretty much every
Yeah.
game. I mean, I'll give him credit there. I feel like every time I talk
Just a
down
nice
about him.
play. It's just a play action. Wilson goes over. Easy pitch.
Oh
catch.
man, the
That's
Alabama
easy.
fans are in
Like-
shambles right now.
You know what? For a team that said that they were scared, that looked scared to play Alabama, they are doing really well.
Samuel, this is
Here we
the
go.
national championship.
Here we go. No, it's not, but here we go.
Yes, it is. This is the natty.
Do you believe in miracles? He made
This
it.
is the national championship right here.
All right, we gotta stay on. We gotta stay on.
Oh yeah, I didn't even consider the
No, okay.
fact. Also, you got to change the forward.
Why don't we play that Washington War chant?
I don't even know what it is.
Why not? If we go to overtime, I'm gonna be so happy.
Why are
And
we
no,
like?
it's not
Why
complete.
are we fast forwarding this? Are they trying to make a case for a false start? Wait, how many feet did Wilson get in bounds on that jump?
No, it doesn't matter.
That would not have been an NFL touchdown.
What do you mean? The
He
ball
only
just
got
has
one-
to be over the goal line.
He only got 1 foot in though.
No, I've seen plenty of players like
That's true,
completely
that's
hop
true.
over the end zone. Or am I
Jim-
tripping?
The odds of Jim Harbaugh going to the Panthers are diminishing by the second.
Great play call though, right there. I would
Yo,
not be.
why does McCarthy have the headset right now?
Yeah, Connor Stallings got some information.
Huh?
Connor Stallings got some information.
This is going to be returned. No, it's a fair catch signaled for, and that is a new rule. If this
That's
was
a good
last
rule.
season, then
Dude,
it
I'm
would
really
be-
nervous, man.
Yeah, I am
It's
too.
fun.
I don't know. Minute 34, one timeout. This is a legacy. I feel like Michigan is
I'm shaky
celebrating-
on the inside.
I feel like Michigan is celebrating a lot on their sideline right now. I don't know, just me.
Again,
that's-
hyped up for a game that they-
Milrow usually doesn't win when he's trailing in the fourth quarter. The one time that he did. Oh, I forgot about that guy. That guy can make it from 60, dude. Will
That
Reichert is the best
guy-
kicker in the history of college football. If you get this ball to the 40-ish yard line,
Oh,
I think you're
The thing
chill.
is, you see that timeouts number?
Yeah, I know, but the first
That's the
downs because
thing.
it's college football.
Oh,
Get out of bounds. Oh, that's the worst thing that could happen.
that's
Just
not good.
a short
They're
game.
not going to use it here either, though. They
Well,
have
no,
plenty of time.
The entire offense is downfield right there, so you have to
by the
keep
way,
everybody back.
You didn't commentate the play. That was a Milrow, 7-yard run.
Milrow steps back on 2nd and 3. Pass is caught, and it'll be a first down / out of bounds caught by McClellan at the
Why is it
109 mark. Will be when the clock stops. 69 seconds left. Reichert, his career longest 52 3 times. He is 5 for 5 from 50 or more this season.
And done that twice today.
ESPN thinks 35
Yeah.
makes about sense.
If Alabama made that extra point, or Michigan made that extra point,
Or
maybe
if they
also
didn't-
made the field goal, but you can't really blame
or
them.
if you don't miss the field. I was right. They're going to be talking about this on Monday. Anyway, Milrow steps back. Pressure's coming. He has to get the ball out, and it's dropped. Or did that touch the ground?
I thought that was about to be picked.
I did too. You weren't the only one. It was intended for Kobe Prentice, I think is how you pronounce that last name.
Prentice, it seems like he got used a lot more earlier in the season.
This ball didn't really do much. Did it touch the ground before he caught it? Like, was that live? I don't even know.
No. I don't blame Prentice for that, though.
2nd and 10. The odds of this game going to overtime are really starting to kick in. Also, that play only took up 3 seconds. Felt a lot longer.
No, it was not. Wait, really?
Michigan has a deep safety. Milroe's going to chuck it down there and
Yeah, overthrow. Are they trying to call grounding on him?
no, I think if they call grounding on that, then I'm quitting. I think it was because that route was like, dude, Alabama don't even know what play they're running right now. They are looking at the sideline so confused. Michigan
is literally holding up a sign.
Michigan has all the momentum right now. But yeah, but there's 4 of them. Like, they're so confused. 15 seconds. Both sidelines are on their feet.
Well, it's not the game, but it's like it decides whether it goes to overtime.
I think Michigan should call a timeout. I'd call a timeout if I was Michigan.
Defining play of the game. Nope. Wow.
Call timeout, Michigan. Call timeout, Michigan.
What is Michigan doing?
Thank you.
There you
finally. Dude, that's it. 5 seconds right there if Michigan had called a timeout with 57 seconds left.
That's Josh Wallace, big tackle. No way they're thinking about it.
I'm sorry if I seem more like a fan. I'm sorry if I seem more like a fan than a broadcaster. But
Dude.
I can't really keep my composure.
That's just a running back. Do you want me to broadcast? You can't even.
I know, dude. I'm like shaking right now.
All right, you want me to do it?
I got it. Let me cook. All right, walk back.
Trusting you. McClellan, it's just a screen pass. Got a few yards. Almost had it.
That pat on the back. Is that perhaps the last time that Jalen Milroe steps on the field this season and in his Alabama career? Burnett gonna punt this one away.
A lot of pressure here.
J.J. McCarthy, he has the headset on. He's getting some wise words of wisdom.
4 seconds.
Michigan needs to get 11 players on the field. They scurry too.
I think they might have too many.
There's no signal yet. Play clock is paused. 54 seconds are on the clock. Correction right there on the timeout.
Is that a different return?
Michigan needs one more player on the field.
Jake Thaw. Do they not have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They just get him in time.
No, they still have 10.
Fair catch. It's dropped.
Oh, no.
And he's tackled inside the end zone.
Is that a safety? No way. There's no way.
He's down at the 1.
Oh, my goodness.
Coffin corner almost for Michigan. Oh, my goodness.
They still have to, push out of the end zone now.
That was almost. I need to see a replay. Dropped. They changed returners. It's dropped. He picks it up at the 1. Oh, his knee just gets down.
I would have felt so bad for that guy if that was a safety. I'm pretty sure that's a senior, too. Yeah, it's a senior. Jake Thaw.
Is this going to be reviewed?
They got to hurry up. Just spike the ball.
Spike the ball. Dude, spike it.
Even as an Ohio State
Dude, if
fan,
you spike it, it's going to be in the end zone, Samuel. They're at the 1 yard line.
But it's still incomplete. Isn't it?
And...
yeah, all right. Got him comfortable position.
I think if you're Michigan now, you're just trying to get the overtime.
Wow.
Oh,
Sam, what a game.
That was almost... Now I can't eat food.
Oh, all right. It's over. There we go. Overtime. Let's go.
Saban called a timeout with 15-14 left. Oh, no, he didn't. I thought he did. It looked like it on the camera. This one will tick. I mean, at least it will because...
I still think Michigan had 10 on that punt. Oh, my goodness. They called a timeout with 1 left.
That is amazing coaching right there by Nick Saban.
They have to go for another play. Just spike it, right? Wait,
there's 12. I told you they called the timeout. There's 12 seconds on the clock. Oh.
Imagine Michigan gets a huge touchdown here.
I know that we give the 4-team playoff some smack, but if this is what this is like, then imagine a 12-team playoff.
It's just different this year. The teams, you could feel the The incredible
Dude,
matchup. Just
This is a play that is going to be talked about for years. I mean,
now there's finally a comparison one to what was JT Short.
dude,
Now
he's
we can
down
ask
right there.
this call.
Dude,
was he
I
an
don't
answer?
know. Do you think that he was down? That may have been.
Doesn't matter now.
How do you keep a straight face after that happening? Like, that's my question.
He's professional, man. Kind of.
Is this? Oh,
He's a student athlete, man.
they tried the dive. Alabama did, like Jalen Carter did that one.
Did he just spike it?
I
no,
think
it's just a
so.
no.
No, because the spike.
Why
would've-
is there time on the clock? Okay, here we go.
Why are we calling
Oh
timeout?
my gosh. Oh no, it might reset to 12.
No, it's again.
Yeah, oh my gosh. What
Why
is-
would you call timeout if you're Michigan? That's a free path to overtime.
Oh my gosh.
They must have the best 99-yard play in their playbook. I feel like
If
the
John
funny thing,
Harbaugh
I'm
or-
laughing because I feel like there have been so many punts in this game, and
If
I feel like
Michigan puts
I know it is a certified punt when CJ says what a punt.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't know. But once CJ says
CJ,
it, I
do you
know.
have
I
like
know.
a Punch Twitter account?
Yeah, do we have like
You need a
coffin
Punch
corner?
Twitter account. Yeah.
Why would you need and then call it what's happening? Altercations. This is not good.
Marcus, do you want to just come on? Oh, yeah, no. Okay.
There's 2-1-0. End of
Wait.
regulation. We're going to overtime. I, for my mental health, need to take a commercial break, Samuel. So
No, all right. No, you go backstage. I'll stay on. No, wait. Y'all want to come on? Yeah, it is very wild. All right, I'm just going to do a commercial break. You're watching live on the Carolina Cast. Overtime coming up next.
Here we stand, of the potholes broken into you. Sleepless nights, losing ground, unreaching for you.
It's caught! Touchdown, Alabama! Isaiah Bond on a 4th and a mile.
From the pocket, spins free, trying to mirror Kate Williams' creativity, launches the end zone, caught!
Well, it is moments like these that my Carolina cast colleagues and I dream about.
Yep.
4 teams, 1 trophy. It doesn't get much more hype than this.
I wish we had the final countdown in the music.
It's overtime. The coin toss has been thrown. And I think Alabama may have just won it, which means that Samuel's prediction is on tap.
What are they gonna say though?
I have no official ruling though yet. Samuel, make sure to change that ticker to over. This is the first. Okay, this
We
seems
got
really
innings
weird.
now.
First overtime game I've ever broadcasted on Carolina Cast.
I think
And
so.
I've been here since
No,
what, like?
no. DJ Moore, Eddie Pinero.
Oh yeah.
This is the
Second,
first one that'll actually end well for you because you're
the
on a
fact
neutral.
that the fact that there's the
Wait,
fact
no,
that
it won't
there's-
because you don't have any food.
the way that you say that makes me sound like I'm like homeless. Okay, come on now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Michigan football at the 25. I feel like Michigan had a lot of momentum there at the end, Samuel. I'm gonna go ahead and explain the
Yeah.
college overtime rules
Until that happened, though.
to the viewers here. So first overtime, it's just normal drive from the 25-yard
that's
line. Alabama won the toss, which means Michigan has the ball first, then Alabama.
I don't have to change it. Yay.
Handoff. Corum to the right. Corum inside the 20. Corum. He's still not down. Now he
All
is.
Here we go.
I mean, Samuel, I mean, I hate to say it, but I think that this may be the game of the year so far. I mean,
Dude, the amount of what could have been in this game is incredible.
the reason I say
This is
game of the year
absolutely the game of the year.
It's because it's New Year's.
There was no like bonkers game this year besides Oregon Washington though. So it could very well be this.
Handoff. Corum streaks. Corum inside the 10. Corum, is he gonna
Got
get there? Play Corum.
Yes. There we go. So Michigan,
He's a man on a ledge. He's a man on a mission.
I can't play that.
BC2.
I don't have the audacity to play that.
I don't either. I no fight song.
Yeah. This game,
I do not
this
believe
game is too good for fight songs.
Blake Corum just did his best beast mode impersonation.
All right, we gotta make sure this extra point goes. I'm not updating the scoreboard till then, but we're definitely staying on. I'm pretty sure it goes right to Alabama.
The most eventful PAT. This is the most anticipated PAT I've ever watched in my life, pretty much. Good snap, good hold, and it's good. The Wolverines fans rejuvenate with joy.
Oh, wow.
Alabama. The tides have turned again. Samuel, make sure to move that scoreboard.
Yeah.
Also, what does top 1 mean? Oh my god, he's
It's
talking
Bam-
about baseball.
It's
Oh my,
Bama's ball next.
he's talking about baseball. Top of the first inning. Oh.
I'll just do this. Overtime, Bama ball. I guess that works, right?
Just make sure to put the 27 over there.
Yeah, I did.
JJ
Oh my
McCarthy
goodness, man.
is,
I just want to point out, Blake Corum has been kind of sluggish the whole game.
until now, or you can.
Until
Okay,
he's
time out.
seriously
I'm not going to
he's
have you call
sluggish.
him sluggish when I tell you the fact that this game, Blake Corum has 19 carries for 83 yards and a touchdown. I mean, that's pretty good. Here we go. Milrow,
was-
fake, rolling out. Right, it's a completion for a gain of 0.
All right.
This is the first time that I have felt Alabama perhaps in
It's gonna lose.
jeopardy.
Well, obviously they're in jeopardy.
Then again, based on the fact, you have to remember how good this Crimson Tide team is when it comes down to these type of situations. I mean, we saw they were at pretty much the same spot with Isaiah Bond. They have plays to make this happen, but they don't want to be there. It's going to be a gain of 1. The cameras zoom in on Bond here.
You know what happened the last time
Or
they
in
made that play,
overtime.
though? The O-line held up. It hasn't happened yet.
At the 24, Milrow looking. He's going to take off. Jalen Milrow inside the 10. Voice cracking down at the 8.
It could have been it.
Oh, my. Jalen Milrow. Jalen Milrow is
There's
the
switchback,
best.
though.
Jalen Milrow is the best rushing quarterback to come out of Alabama since
Wait, so that
Bray.
means Blake Corum, if we don't count overtime, that's 17 rushing yards.
No. He's 83 today.
No, but like besides overtime.
Besides overtime, if you didn't count it, he'd have like 50s to like 58.
58, yeah. 17 for 58 and no touchdowns. Here we go. Just saying.
And it's another first down failure. Alabama's not been playing well today on first down.
I don't know about you, but I'm just watching this, waiting for someone to like fumble or just
make a crazy play. Yo, that snap was wild. Another wild snap. I think that this
Willie
has
Mays
not
style
been,
snap.
has this been this bad? Alabama fans, if there are any of you in the chat, has this been this bad of an issue with McLaughlin all season? I mean,
Oh, CJ says the center isn't holding the laces when he snaps it. Good call there. What?
we need to get him on as an analyst. We're at the 9.
You were
Milrow.
don't have to notice.
That run is
Whoa!
smoked, and you really can start
That's
to feel it.
interesting now.
You can really start to feel it now for Michigan.
Oh, baby. Don't do it, Michigan. Please don't.
The offensive line, as Samuel said, has not been really like that today.
I mean, there's just 4 guys standing there.
The only thing that has worked today for Alabama is the run game, but now your season's going to have to end on a pass.
Here comes the bad snap.
I don't know. If I'm Michigan, I would call. If I'm Michigan, I would call the timeout right before fourth.
Shotgun.
Milrow, it's fired. It's inside the 4.
Oh, wow.
He's brought down at the 4.
He's out.
It's going to come down to one play for 4 yards.
Here we are. Call the timeout.
Burton has to stretch after the play. I think both teams are going to call a timeout before this play happens. And oh no, Burton's down.
Oh no.
Burton cannot exit the field on his own strength. Alabama's top dog goes out on the worst.
This is crazy now.
The worst time possible. A hold-in penalty too, by the way, what just happened at the very end? Oh no, that extra hit was unnecessary. Oh, I can't rewatch this again.
I'm closing my eyes. That's like Nick Chubb type. Don't cry.
Oh my god.
Bro.
Oh my god.
Dude. This game is absolutely crazy.
The cart.
They're calling for extra help now. He's going to get carted off.
The cart may need to come off.
And they're about to like... Oh my... How do you train for this? There's no way to possibly train for this if you're Alabama. Your best receiver just tore his ACL probably. He's going to get carted off. His draft stock will fall.
Samuel, stop. No. No.
Yeah, I know. All right. I shouldn't.
You're jumping to conclusions here, and that's not really a good thing to talk about someone's draft stock due to an injury.
All right. He's majorly
right now,
injured his leg.
I think right now, if it was any other moment, I would be focused on the player, but instead, here we are, 4th and goal.
Fourth hamstring? Okay.
The play of their lives. Will there be a timeout called by Harbaugh? Will there be a timeout called by Saban?
Yes. There has to be. Here we go.
And there is.
Okay.
Timeout on Michigan.
Yeah, who is it? It's
Michigan burns their timeout. Which means that Alabama, if they want to, can.
Wait, how did Burton get off the field that quickly?
Bro, it's the Rose Bowl, Samuel. They are ready for this.
Okay. It seemed like...
Dude, this is gonna...
My bad.
The standard that I have for Texas-Washington is so unfair after this game.
Why is Blake Corum in the game? Oh, no. Never mind. He was just in the huddle. I'm stupid. But... that's my bad.
Dude, imagine having school tomorrow. That would suck.
Really?
Like, I'm just thinking about that right now. Like, if this was 8:43 on a Sunday night, then I would be so stressed.
I get to talk about that game the next day, I guess, with my friends, but...
Well, I get to talk about it with my dreams because I get to sleep in.
Well,
that was unneeded. A little bit of salt right there.
all right, here we go.
Will
Sunday
Saban call the timeout? The official
Well,
ruling is the 3,
happy.
and Saban calls the timeout.
Wow. Would you look at that?
That I will say that play did not look promising.
That really did not. It was a
This has been a chess match between these two sides, and it seems as if this is the only fair way to end this game.
In 1 minute, we're gonna find out who's playing checkers.
Well, unfortunately,
I forgot.
Washington. Do you think at the Washington? I'm just
I
asking.
forgot the official timeout was next.
At the Washington Texas game, do you think that they have the Alabama game on the jumbotron right now?
Mm-hmm.
It's
They're
probably
delaying the
true.
kickoff.
This stream is close to the 4-hour mark. I said that it would get there.
I don't think it will.
I don't think it can get there without double overtime or a post-game show, which we don't have time for. I still have to figure out my food situation. This is going to be a whole thing.
Oh my goodness. Here we go. Play the season. Been about 5 minutes since the last play. Can Jalen Milroe and the offense do it? Here we go.
Milroe, he runs it himself and he's down. It's over. The Michigan Wolverines are going to the national championship for the first time in the college football playoff era.
Well,
unbelievable. Saban and Alabama call a QB draw on the last play of the game. The confetti rings down. And Michigan will be playing on Monday night for the championship.
oh my goodness. What a game, Sam. It ends in heartbreak for Alabama. But a long-awaited
The two sides of
CFP
this
victory for Michigan.
the two sides of this are just insane.
Yeah.
Alabama fan.
I mean-
I can't see. This is the thing with college sports that I can't do. It's the seniors playing their last game.
Two
McCarthy,
JTs. JT Barrett and now Jake Thaw.
McCarthy and Booker embrace. That was one.
That was amazing.
Milroe walks off in tears.
Burton injured. Hope he's okay.
Jim Harbaugh will probably be staying at the University of Michigan after this.
Oh my goodness. Like, what a game. Michigan was down to the 1-inch line. And the punt returner glances his knee on the grass. Yes, you did tell me, Holden, I know. He glances his knee on the grass. And that's the difference between Michigan and Alabama. Yeah, that did not seem. None of those plays seemed promising.
all the FSU fans are saying that the Seminoles deserve the spot for the playoff now.
Georgia did.
No, I'm fine with this game. This turned out.
Yeah, that's
perfectly.
fine.
All right, well,
Well, I can't wait for.
we don't really have much time on our hands, so.
Well, Sam, I'll see you later tonight when we know the team that will be beating the Michigan Wolverines in the national championship. See y'all later.
See
What
you
a
later.
stream.
See you later.
Peace out,
Sam.
guys. I'm signing off with Sam and Marcus.